Hello, everyone. I am back. I am back. I am back. How are you doing? Good folks of the algorithm. I am so glad that I can come back to you this Friday. For a moment, I wasn't even going to be off Friday. And for a moment, I wasn't even going to come on. But I did mix you folks, and I wanted to give out some content to you. It's been a very, very stressful and busy week for me. But I hope everything is going well with you guys. I hope everything's going well with you. And I want to say shout out to my early birds. Early birds catches the worm. Ricardo, how are you doing, sir? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I hope everything is well with you, dear. Boricua, que lo que, mami? So good to see you. How are you doing? How are you doing? Happy Friday to you, sis. Happy Friday. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. So just make sure you like the screen while you're coming in or down the screen. It doesn't matter. It helps the channel, and share this out to anyone who likes this content. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's see. Hey, Stay Strong. How are you? Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. He said, MJ, you're interrupting with my daily dose. I'm sorry. I am sorry, Station. Sorry, I didn't know that you had your daily dose and your schedule was around this time. My bad. My apologies, good sir. Happy Monday to you. Happy Monday to you. Yes, the glasses is out. These are my blue light glasses because my eyes been hurting when I've been on the screen, because I've been on the screen a lot. So I'm like, let me get my blue lights on, my blue light glasses on. So they'll be on for a while. I might take them off, who knows? But yes, I got the glasses on. Yes, school teacher in full effect. All right. Let's see. Quit Shibo said more rice for insects. Oh God, not the insect. Not you talking about the insects. I'm glad that the insects is gone. It's fall, everybody. It's getting cold out here, especially where I'm at. Oh, it's hitting. I'm like, yes, it's the time. It's the time. So I'm looking forward to it. So, guys, I do have 3 cases for you this evening. I hope you enjoy them. They were quite interesting to me. So, shout out to Stay Awake, Red Tree Stories, and Red Thread Interrogations. Those are normally their video essays that I like to review because they're very simple to go over and they're palatable for many different folks. All right, from all walk down. Let's see. Hey, Darius, how are you? How are you? Shout out to Detroit. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday. Oh, yes, we was at 40 it was 40 degrees, man. I had sweater weather. It's weather weather. Let's get it popping. All right. So the first case I have for you good folks is these 2 that I first have are not going to be that long, but I still felt that it was very interesting to look at. So the first one I have is a woman realizes she just killed her boyfriend. Now, we've been going over a lot of cases with children and stuff. I wanted to stay away from children cases just for a little bit because those things really do bother me and it really affects my energy. I don't like anything that happens to children. So I wanted to give us a little break with that, right? So let me go ahead and pull up my screen and we can get this going. Oh, well, hold on. Before I do, Stay Strong said, happy Friday. Yes, retirement is coming to an end. Going back to work part-time, so doesn't cut it with my... Oh, I know, Stay Strong. Listen, retirement is right around the corner for me. I can't wait to retire. When I tell you, I can't wait to retire. And it's coming. It's definitely coming for me. So shout out to you. Shout out to you. I'm still going to work, though, but I'll just be going back to what I regularly do instead of what I do for over... almost going on 20 years. Let's just say that. Oh, it's 82 in Idaho. That's wonderful. That's good weather. But yeah, they definitely stay strong. So let me go ahead and pull up the screen and we can get this going. I hope y'all can see this. Here we go.
She accidentally ran over him.
In the parking lot?
He trying to kill me, baby.
That does look like blood. I don't know. That doesn't look right.
Well, she might be telling the truth, but I just don't see it.
When a woman calls 911 after accidentally running over her boyfriend in a parking lot, the details of her story don't quite add up. With rain threatening to wash away critical evidence, investigators work fast to make sense of the scene. But what they don't realize is that the truth has already been recorded, hidden in a chilling voicemail that changes everything.
It's my life.
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. Just before 4 a.m. on April 15, 2021, dispatchers in Longview, Texas receive an urgent 911 call.
Okay, what happened?
My boyfriend put a knife out on me, and I went to drive off because he was trying to run me off the road or whatever. So I went to drive off, and when I tried to drive, he ran in front of my vehicle, and he got hit. And he dropped the knife. He was trying to cut me.
Is he moving? Is he breathing?
Yeah, he's breathing. Yes, ma'am. He dead, ma'am.
You think he's dead?
No, I don't know. He's not dead. He's breathing. He's asleep. He's highly intoxicated.
Okay, well, you said he was dead. What makes you think he was dead?
No, he's not dead. He just sort of snoring. He would not get up.
Officers race to the scene to find the caller, 44-year-old Policia Stewart, standing over a man who is critically injured.
I got a mel on the ground. Stand by. Hands! Hands!
All right, so before we continue on with the video, and I guess we get the chance to see a body cam video, one thing is this happened back in 2021. Y'all know what was going on during 2019, 2020, and pretty much the end of 2021. There was a lot of DV cases during the time of lockdown, right? A lot was reported. It just so happens when you have other activities outside of your relationship, you tend to, when you're in a relationship, you spending more time with the person in the house, things start rising, right? Because you have other things that's going on. So it doesn't necessarily take over your life, and you start nitpicking, you start realizing things that you never really realized about a person when you have to spend a lot of time with them. So that was happening during this time. So yeah. But there's two different things that you hear in the 911 call. At first, she lets her know that her boyfriend was threatening her with a knife, trying to kill her. She also let them know that she was able to get in her car. Now she's saying that he was hit. She's saying that it was an accident. And then she said that he was dead. And then when the operator continued to ask her, wait a minute, why did you say he's dead? Now is, oh no, he's not dead. He's just sleeping because he's intoxicated. Well, guess what? If he just got hit by a car 35, 40 miles per hour, intoxicated, that doesn't make it any better. And then, you know what I'm saying, he has to wait until help arrive. You don't know if he has internal bleeding. You don't know if he's actually bleeding out. These are things that she haven't said to the 911 operator. But now they're going to find out whether or not if it was accidental or if it was intentional. If they can prove that it was intentional, basically by how he was hit or where she hit him at, did she hit him like going straight, or did she back up on him and he fell and got hit in that way? We don't know. We're going to continue to go on, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. Let me go ahead and finish this.
Hands! 12, one at gunpoint. Turn around. Turn around. Hands up. Check that car. Check that car. Turn around. Face away from me. Detain her.
Car's clear. Come here. Come here. Towards me. Turn around. 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 Precaution, okay? Hang tight.
He has a knife.
Walk back this way. Walk back this way. Come on.
He has a knife.
Right in here.
Please subscribe to the other channel.
Where's the wound at?
I can't tell, man.
Face somewhere. Roll him over.
What's wrong with him?
I don't know. He got stabbed. Knife right there.
Wounds on him.
It's gonna be in his face. I just don't know where. It's all gonna be internal. If he got
Hey,
hit by a
squeeze my
car.
neck. You hear me?
If he got hit by a car, she's stabbed.
Hey, come on.
112 on TD2.
Is there any other obvious sign?
No, I can't tell.
Does it look like he went under it? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. All she said when she pulled up, she wants to press charges.
An ambulance arrives to transport the victim, 47-year-old George Edward Stoker IV, to a nearby hospital. With rain threatening the crime scene, officers do their best to collect what evidence they can before it's washed away. Near the spot where George was found, officers observed the scattered remains of a hamburger, a partially smoked cigar, and an open knife.
Ma'am?
Get the knife off the ground?
We got it. Don't worry about it, okay? We're taking care of everything.
So it's my fault.
No, I'm not saying that. Listen, there's a process that we have to go through to investigate the situation.
He on my job.
Okay.
I went the other way. He's ready for
We're not done talking to you, okay?
I know, but I'm trying to take y'all for to take me to jail.
No, I mean, I'm not saying you want to jail.
I'm telling you the truth. I have.
Okay, this is just part of the process, okay? He's got some pretty severe injuries, and we have to investigate everything, okay? So just do me a favor, sit here and relax, and we'll be back to talk to you here in a minute, okay?
I understand. I'm just saying.
But as the investigation continues, the scattered food, the severity of George's injuries, and other details raise concerns that Policia isn't telling the whole story.
Just let her talk. You're recording, right?
Yeah.
See if she just throws herself under the bus somehow.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Like, the scattered food makes me believe that somebody was eating right there when the incident occurred. Then there was a blunt or a black and mild that was like half already, smoked. So that's also telling that maybe that person was smoking while the incident took place. I find it funny that one of the police officers said that they found a stab wound in his face because they were looking for stab wounds on his body. They didn't see it, but he said it was on his face. So if that's the case, and we'll find out what the autopsy says, that means that you attacked this man first. He was already probably, down on the ground, injured, and you proceeded to drive over him. So that's kind of quite telling if that's what really happened. How the scene looked, it doesn't look like it was something that was like, it wasn't like they were going back and forth. It looked like someone was the aggressor, and now they have to find out who was actually the aggressor. Yes, he was hit by a car. Yes, his injuries are far worse than her injuries. But so far from what I see, it doesn't really even look like she's injured. That doesn't mean that she wasn't a battered woman. That doesn't mean that she wasn't hit and there wasn't any domestic violence that took place. They're just going to go on the basis of who is more badly injured and who seems like they're not okay, they're okay, right? They might be shooken up about the situation, police getting involved, potentially going to jail for vehicle manslaughter. Yes, right? But that's what they have to figure out. Let's see. Oh, hi, Flower. How are you? Happy Friday to you, ma'am. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming. Yes, you finally got the notification. Hey, sweetheart, how you doing, darling? It's so good to see you. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday. Thank you so much. All right. Okay. Hi, William. How are you doing? Happy Friday to you. He says she really did a number on him. It seems like it. So far. It seems like it. But let's see. Let's see if she catches herself up a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
She might be telling the truth, but I just don't see it.
I don't really. This is possible at this point. Listen, do me a favor. There's no need screaming. Okay, there's no need for screaming. I understand, okay?
Can I be on myself?
I mean, I can't tell you not to. I prefer you not, okay? All right.
At the hospital, medical staff work tirelessly to save George's life, while others begin asking questions about what happened.
They're out there now talking to her, and that's what she's saying, that she ended up running him over. Yeah.
On purpose? Yeah. Ran him over. Did he like start a race or something?
Don't know all about that.
With more questions than answers, police bring Policia in to speak with a detective. As she begins her account, Policia explains that George had been working late on a house remodel while she waited for him in the truck. She says they made several trips to his brother's house over the course of the night, including one around 11:30 p.m., when police pulled them over outside the residence.
Hello. I stopped you today because you didn't have your lights on.
When I just came out the appointments, I realized I didn't have my lights on, so I turned them on.
Yes, ma'am. Where y'all headed today?
Right here.
Y'all are just headed here?
Yeah, I'm remodeling this house.
Yes, sir.
And
I went to go get some trash bags from my brother.
Yes, sir. Do you have your license and insurance on you?
Yes, I have my license on me, and I have my insurance card, and this is a rental car, so.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I just, when I seen that, I said, damn, my lights on, because they supposed to be automatic, but
Yes, ma'am.
they didn't come on.
You may have just had them.
Yeah,
The rental company may have just had them off.
So it's fine. Here you go.
She provides the officer with insurance documents from the rental company that owns the truck, and he returns to his cruiser to run her ID.
So whenever I first got up there, I thought I smelled weed, and they had the heat blasting. Towards the end, I didn't smell anything.
Okay.
Both Policia and George appeared at ease, with no indication that anything was wrong or that within hours, George would be fighting for his life. According to Policia, the two got a meal at Whataburger after the traffic stop and later began to drive home when George suddenly attacked her.
Has he got violent with you before?
Yeah, he has.
Did you get injured at all?
Well, he hit me in my face.
Tonight?
Yeah, he hit my face. When he was sussing, he hit me in my face. And they was like, man, not today. We're not finna fight today.
According to official records, Policia and George share a long history of domestic-related incidents, with at least 14 instances where police were called to intervene.
Longview 911, where's your emergency?
Come to my house. He's jumping on me. Oh, he's jumping on me. I hear you. Now. He's jumping on me, boy.
What is he doing, ma'am?
He's jumping on me.
Okay, you keep saying he's jumping on me, but I need you to explain what he's doing.
Happy Friday. Thank you.
Policia reports an assault every time she calls, but in each case, there's either no evidence of injury or she recants her statement. She continues her story, explaining to the detective what happened when George, who was lying in the back seat, attempted to run them off the road. She'll refer to George going forward by his nickname, Kilo.
He jumped over the seat. And he started trying to grab the steering wheel. I said, no, I'm not, we're not, no, let's go home. I don't know where you trying to go to. Where you trying to go to? I was like, Kilo, quit. What's wrong with you? Well, we're gonna crash and kill each other. No, we're not. We're not gonna do that. So I'm trying to grab him. We tussle with the steering wheel. And that's when I think when he pulled, he had a knife. He jumps out the truck. My mind wasn't thinking. And then he comes around to my side. And then I just drove. And that's when I hit him.
After hearing her story, one detail continues to puzzle the detective.
When he got out of the car, after y'all swerved off the road, did he take the food with him, or?
He had it in his hand. I guess he had the diaper. He had the diaper and he had his burger. He did.
Okay, so there's some things about her story that's not really adding up. The fact that they have numerous of domestic violence reports or 911 calls about potential domestic violence occurring, they didn't really see any signs of that actually happening. So it could be a possibility that, she might be an individual who calls the police when she gets fed up or upset with her guy and says that he's threatening her or harming her, and she is probably the opposite. She's probably the one that might be hitting him and hurting him, and he's trying to leave, but she don't let him leave. And if he does leave, she tries to threaten him with saying that you are physically attacking me so he can get locked up, like in a sort of way, like a punishment. That's what it kind of seemed like. But the thing about it is, with the situation with the food, he had, in this case, y'all was stopped by police, ran, regular stop. You had your lights off. They had to, investigate. Everything seemed fine. They were on their way. Everything seemed like they were cool when it was originally speaking to those first set of police officers. They seemed like they were just going home after getting food and that's it. Now, this, like I said, this does not mean that they didn't have an argument. This does not mean that no altercation occurred while they were on, in the car. That is plausible. That could have definitely happened. However, the stance of how he was, he left out the vehicle, right? He left out the vehicle. We don't know when that happened. We don't know if he hit her and then he jumped out the vehicle. We don't know that. But eventually he left out the vehicle and he left with the food and he left with a cigarette lit. I don't think he had a knife in his hand in that process. If he had a lit cigarette and food in a bag carrying it, You can only do but so much. You're not going to be having a knife trying to stab someone in a car with a food in your hand and a Black and Mild in the other. It just doesn't work that way. So let's go on. Let's go on. Stay Strong said cheeseburger. Eddie Look, it's not. No. Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Make your dinner, Flower. Make your dinner, sweetheart. Let's go on.
This when he was trying to come to my side. I don't know why he wanted.
But any hope of hearing George's version of events fades as an officer delivers tragic news to his aunt and niece.
So he has passed away. Okay, I'm sorry. We do have him here. Okay, you can't go back there. Okay. So we're treating this as a crime. The suspect is no, ma'am. Not right now. Okay. So the suspect is in our custody. Okay. She's talking to our detectives right now.
The loss is heartbreaking for his family and surprising for the two officers who encountered him during the traffic stop earlier in the night.
Yep. You just talked to him a few hours ago. Now he's dead.
Yep.
As the detective delivers the news to Policia, her reaction takes a shocking and unexpected turn.
Is he okay?
He's passed away. I talked to him just a minute ago. He's passed away. What we need to do, like I said, take a smell. I'm gonna wipe your hands right quick. Nope. Alicia, you okay? Alicia. Wake up. Alicia, wake up and talk to me. You okay? Here, let's get back up in the chair. You don't want to be on this floor. Trust me. It's dirty. Let's hop back here. Let's hop up here in the chair. We're gonna get up.
He died on me! Oh, he died on me. Oh, God. Help me, Jesus. He died on me. Come.
Alicia, let's have
He died on me.
Alicia.
He died on me.
Here, let's have a seat in the chair. That table will flip over on you, okay? Easy. Let's have a seat. Let's have a seat. I don't want you to hurt yourself, okay?
Okay.
Have a seat. Okay.
I'm going.
What's her name? Pauletta? Pauletta, what did you think was going to happen if you stabbed that man and you ran him over with your car? He's not a spring turkey. And, you hit him in full force because apparently you was trying to get away, right? Because it's domestic violence. What do you think was going to happen? I don't know, but I find it kind of weird that she's saying that he died on me. Like, what, you thought he was supposed to stay alive so you can continue to harm him? How dare you die on me in my punching bag? I need you still here so I can take out all my anger and aggression out on you. Like, ma'am, all that yelling, I get it. I have screamed before, but that was my dad, right? Like, this is the guy that you said that you had to run away from because he's punching you in your face and he's been doing this for years and he's trying to stab you. I can understand you didn't want him to, you don't want him to pass, and that could make, quite shock, right? There's a lot of shock behind that, right? But all that, I don't know. But, we just observe. We don't judge. We just observe. We don't judge, right? Hey, Charmaine. Happy Friday to you. Hope everything is well. Ricardo says, and the Grammy goes to... Yeah, I hear you, Ricardo. CS, how you doing? Happy Friday. He said, what a show. Yeah, that was a show, definitely. Boricua said, Lord. Stay Strong says, drama queen, 14 DV calls without any injuries to her. She's the aggressor. Absolutely. I totally believe that. You would have seen more physical bruises on her. The way how she was screaming and everything like that. You know, I was expecting some real like black and blues, and I didn't really see anything. Sweetheart said, what the hell? Yep. Flower says she moved on kind of quick. She sure did. She's so sad. Yeah, Flower. Yeah. Kyler, how you doing? Happy Friday. He says she put on an okay show. Yeah, I mean, I give her a B for effort. Yeah. My neighbors are like, what is that? Not the neighbors. And the Oscar goes to this idiot. Yes. Ms. Boricua said, no, we judge. Should have thought of that before she stabbed him. Maybe. Possibility. Ladies from Lincoln, England says, we ladies come in every matriarchy. Thank you. Yes, happy Friday. Okay, no problem. I'm an idiot. You're right. It's an Oscar. Yeah, y'all too funny. Hey, problem child. How are you? Happy Friday to you. Let's go on. Let's see what happens now. Or is she going to explain a little bit more, give a little bit more details that let us know that this wasn't a accident and it was actual vehicle manslaughter?
Hey, man, where I've been to jail.
Alicia, let's have a seat, okay? I don't want you to hurt yourself. No, let's sit in the chair. Okay?
He died on me. How they say? I need a prison. He died on me.
Okay.
He killed. He died.
Please.
Oh, he died on me.
Alicia, there's a napkin.
He died on me. Jesus, help me. He died. Come on. I see you gonna be okay. I see.
You want some water?
No, I want to go home.
Okay. Give us just a few minutes for that, okay? And we'll get you home.
As she calms down enough for the technician to take swabs of her hands, the detective relays his next steps.
What I need to do is I need to run out there and look for cameras right quick.
I gotta stay here
for a few minutes. Okay?
No, I wanna go home.
Just listen to me.
Let me go home.
Listen.
Let me just go home, please.
Let me explain why. Let me explain why. Okay? Because I don't want you to go to jail. But I need to go make sure there's no cameras out there first, because that way nobody can say, well, she chased me to the car and did this whole thing.
I apologize.
He ran
And I believe you. Hold on. Please. Have a seat next to me, okay?
He died on me.
Okay. Let me help you with this, okay?
I'm going to jail.
No.
Yes, I am. That's why.
Why?
Lucy, your brother died. Your brother died.
I'm not going to get my camera. Okay. Can you use the phone with your other hand so you can take a picture when he comes back?
Yes, I know, Lucy. She cried, she hollered.
Okay. Are you still in there with her?
No.
Look, here's why. Here's why I want you to stay here, okay? For one, that way nobody's upset with you. And I want to make sure that when anybody looks at this, I don't know, police. Yeah, I haven't been up there yet. All I did was talk to the officer to find out.
I just knew he was going to pass. He would have died on me. He died.
And like I said, that's why I want to.
Did she just ask how he died? Lady, you just said that he tried to stab you with a knife and that you tried to get in your car and get away and you accidentally hit him with your car. How are you asking how he died? I don't know. I don't know. Mm-mm.
Make sure
he died
so that you can go home and not have to come back.
He wanted to kill himself. He told me that. He died.
When did he tell you that?
Yeah, he did. When we was in the car trying to, he said, "I'm gonna die. We're gonna kill each other."
What the detective doesn't yet know is a voicemail message, which will later be revealed, was recorded just minutes before Policia's 911 call was placed, and George's own words will shed light on his true intentions. For now, they continue to document evidence, taking close-up photographs of her hands, where she claims George scratched her, and her face, where she says he struck her during their altercation inside the truck.
You going to prison?
No. Okay, you're not.
I killed him.
Let's have a seat.
You killed him.
Here.
Reading books, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I hope everything's going well with you. Hope everything is going well with you, dear. Thank you. I'm glad you found me again. Yes, so listen, 2 things off the bat. There's a voicemail that lets you know what he was really about. And I bet you that voicemail, if we hear it, is going to show that he was trying to leave the situation. She was trying to control him. She couldn't get in control with him. And in a fit of rage, she decides to hit him with the vehicle. And because he got out of the car, he couldn't take her abusing him anymore. And he said, you know what? I'm actually going to do the right thing and actually leave your ass in the fucking rain. And with your anger, you went ahead and you drove over him. Then you called 911 and tried to and made up this whole elaborate story about him trying to stab you with the knife and all the stuff like that. And tell you the truth, I don't even think that the knife was even used in this situation. I think she always had a pocket knife, and she put the knife out there right next to his body to make it more believable that he attacked her with a knife. And this is why she had to aggressively try to get away, because he was trying to stab her through the vehicle, through the window, right? That's what I think. Because if you look at the knife when we saw in the body camera, that shit was clear. That shit was clean. It didn't have no blood on it. I didn't see any blood even around the area. It just looked like it was placed. So I don't know. That could be a possibility right now. And then again, here's this whole situation. He attacked you and all the stuff like that. I do not see any scars on you, ma'am. I don't even see a bleeding scar or anything on your hands. Nothing. Your arms look fine. Your face look fine. Like, everything looks fine with you. So I don't understand. Like, why? I mean, I know listen, you're a thick girl. You're a bigger woman. I get it. We don't know the size of the guy. Maybe you got something on him. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you could throw those hands and he can't move that quick. We don't know, right? Shout out to my beautiful big woman, right? But it just don't seem like you was harmed at all in this situation. And this is what they're trying to really find out right now. They are trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, but it's hard when the evidence is this man is now lost his life. He was banged up pretty bad by your vehicle. I don't even think that you just hit him. I think you probably ran over him maybe once or twice, because the nurses with the body cam, the nurses seem like what they seen coming in there trying to save that man's life. It was not like some regular just car accident where you got hit. They made it seem like it was worse how he was kind of coming in there while they're trying to perform life-saving mechanisms on him. So I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. Let's see. All right, yeah, let's go on.
Let's have a seat. Huh? Let's sit down, okay? Trust me, it helps. I don't want you to fall down, okay? He did die. It's not on you? Okay, let's have a seat, okay?
A toxicology report revealed that George was under the influence of methamphetamine at the time of the incident. During his autopsy, George was found to have sustained multiple injuries, including broken bones in his left leg, likely caused by impact with the front bumper. The detective noted that his severe injuries, including blunt force trauma to the head, suggested a hard impact rather than Policia hitting him slightly as if taking off from a standstill. This also aligns more closely with what she told the 911 operator.
He had to put a knife on me to get out the truck. And then he running for it. I drive toward it. I try to go miss it. Right then I try to go the other way. And he waited for the truck. He got hit. I tried to stop, but I think I ran over. I don't even know.
The detective also found it odd that George would be in the vehicle with Policia, clearly at a vantage point to assault her with the knife, only to exit the vehicle in the parking lot to do so. He also wrote, "It wouldn't be feasible to attempt to assault someone and take your food along with you." But with insufficient evidence to show Policia had committed a crime, whether intentionally or negligently, she's allowed to leave. Just hours after letting Policia go, the detective receives a call from George's sister. George called her at 3:44 a.m., 12 minutes before Policia dialed 911. The following voicemail leads investigators to a stunning conclusion. According to the detective's report, the audio suggests that George wanted out of the vehicle and Policia wouldn't let him. He ultimately concluded that Policia's conflicting accounts of backing up going forward.
See, like I said, like if he's literally leaving with the food and he has a blunt in his hand, if he's not trying to go around the corner, get out the vehicle to go around to the driver's window to try to stab you. That's not happening. He left out the vehicle because he wanted to leave and he didn't want to be bothered with you anymore. He was done with it. You were mad. You was mad that he was leaving you. You was mad that he was getting out of the vehicle. And you let a fit of rage make you do a foolish decision where you took your quote-unquote man that you love, you took his life. You took his life for it. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous, this lady. Hey, Miss Joanne, how are you doing, sweetheart? It's good to see you. Happy Friday. She said, hey, Miss MJ, I didn't get the notification. Oh, it's all right. I'm sorry. Sometimes that happens. Some people get it early. Some people don't even get it at all. I don't know what you two guys are doing. They're doing things like that, but I appreciate you being here. Hi, Donna. How are you? Good to see you again. Happy Friday. I hope everything's well with you, dear. Hope everything's well with you. Roy says she would have been better off saying she was scared of him and just wanted to hit him, but not delete him. Yeah, I mean, if anything, she should have just took off. If that was the case, if you was really scared, just take off. And if he did try to like stop you, then I would understand that. But I don't think that he was, especially now hearing the voicemail that that the sister provided to the police. He's on the phone with her, probably calling her, trying to get a ride because remember, it's raining at night. So if he's willing to get up out the car and walk and then call somebody else to pick him up, he was really done with you. He was done with the situation. He didn't want to argue or really want to fight with you. And this is why he's calling his sister and her voicemail pickup. She didn't pick up in time. And that's why we was able to catch the rest of the conversation that he was having with Pauletta, I think her name is Pauletta, before he was hit by the vehicle. So it's going to show that it wasn't an accident. It was intentional. It was a fit of rage. It might have been, a heat of passion type of situation. I could definitely see that. But yeah, you're going to have to be held accountable for it. Regardless, you're going to have to be held accountable. Stay Strong said battery. Yeah, absolutely. Boricua says she's done. Yeah, she's done. Oh, you're not that late, Miss Joanne. This is the first video, so you're really good. You're really definitely good. Hi, William. How you doing? It's good to see you. Happy Friday. Hope everything's well with you, sir. He says, hey, beautiful MJ. How you doing? Happy Friday. This guy wouldn't have attempted to attack from outside of the car while he had been sitting in the car. Exactly. If he really wanted to shank her, he could have shanked her in the vehicle. Why make it 10 times harder to try to shank her through the window? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense at all. See? Horny Blow IMP said, great explanation for your English friends. Yes. Thank you so much, Horny. Horn blowing. I appreciate you. She's going to prison for vehicle manslaughter. Yeah. Oh, she crazy, huh? Yeah, definitely. Let's go on. Let's finish this out.
And trying to stop lead him to believe George may have been walking away at the time of the incident. He adds that Policia's various descriptions appear to paint a picture that she was attempting to scare George, and she struck him unintentionally. 1 year after George Stoker's death, Policia was arrested and taken into custody. 3 years after her arrest on March 6, 2025, Policia Stewart pleaded guilty to criminally negligent homicide. The court deferred adjudication and sentenced her to 5 years of probation. If she successfully completes the probation period without violation, no formal conviction will be entered on her record. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case files that rarely come to light, you'll find extra footage and unseen details on our Patreon. Channel memberships here on YouTube also include early access to select new videos.
And then he
So it seems in this situation, she was able to prove that she did not do it intentionally. She did it because she was scared. She was trying to hurry up and just get out the way. Me personally, I think that she did do it intentionally. I don't think that he literally came out the car and he decided that he wanted to stab her while he was just already in the car with her. He could have did it right then and there. So that's one of my biggest thing. And then on top of that, the knife looked like it was just placed. It doesn't have no blood. I don't see no fingerprints or anything on it. They haven't said it in the video that it was any fingerprints on it. It just looked like it was just placed there. And she was given 5 years of probation. She didn't even have to do any time. She didn't have to even do any time. So, like I said, whoever her lawyer was, it worked out for her. But this is still sad nonetheless, because now a man is not here anymore. And this could have been, it just didn't even have to happen. He didn't have to lose his life. He didn't have to, not be with his family. If y'all would have did the proper thing, when it gets to the point where y'all putting hands on each other, y'all need to end this relationship like immediately. You know what I'm saying? If you can't even talk to each other with respect anymore, the next step is going to start putting hands on each other, right? Because the respect level is gone. It already started verbally and now it moves to physically. These are the steps of abuse. And I definitely implore everybody to go ahead and study the steps of abuse and how it escalates from people losing their life, because there's always these signs that keep on happening that people look over, make excuses for, and everything like that, that leads to these horrible cases that sometimes we have to review on this channel. All right, so I have another case for you good folks, so go ahead and get the lights up for me. I truly appreciate it. Or hit the down button, whatever floats your boat. It definitely helps the channel. Please share this out to anyone who's interested in these type of cases while we're going over to review them. And if you have any cases that you're interested in, at the end of the live stream, go ahead and put it down in my comment section. I truly appreciate anyone who sends me comments. I always heart them. They definitely help with the algorithm as well. So I truly appreciate if you can do that, okay? So the next one that I have for you good folks, hold on, let me put my glasses on because these lights are just driving me insane, okay? Oh yeah, this feels so much better. Oh yeah. Shout out to the old women. All right. The next case I have for you good folks is, this one is a hard one, right? It has to do with a law enforcement. It has to do with a cop. So cops allegedly returns to 911 caller's home for a disgusting reason. So there was a woman who's going to call 911, and then apparently she had called 911 before, and I think it might have been abuse of power that led to a sexual assault for this woman. So we're going to look at the body camera, and yeah, we're going to check this out. We're going to definitely just check this out. So, all right, let me go ahead and pull up my screen. And here we go.
Just like, I see why your baby daddy beating you up. You must got some fire head. You must got some fire. And I'm like, what? He trying to make me suck his. I cannot get over that, bro. I'm traumatized. You a cop. You supposed to be protecting the servant.
When a woman calls for help following a domestic dispute, the situation rapidly spirals into disturbing allegations of police misconduct. As an investigation gets underway, authorities are left questioning where the truth lies and if one of their own could really do the unthinkable.
Got on the stand and literally lied to the judge and everything to say, yo, I don't recall. This time I recall every thing. You you going down.
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been
Have a
seen
good day,
before
CS.
until
Thank you
now.
for coming.
Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless
Thank
and
you, Miss
until proven
Joanne. I
guilty in a court
appreciate
of
you.
law.
I wear
On
glasses.
November
I
28,
just don't wear them often.
2024, around 2 a.m., a police officer in Muskegon Heights, Michigan is approached by an intoxicated woman outside the Paradise Banquet and Event Center. Shariana then discloses a chilling allegation about one of his colleagues.
As soon as she started saying that, I was like, It was uncomfortable as yeah. I just said, hey, look, MSP's coming in, they're going to take the report from you. Oh my God. All right, well, I'm going to go make sure MSP's coming in.
Make sure your car camera's
on immediately. I don't want to be involved in none of that.
Realizing that the state trooper will take longer to arrive than expected, the officer decides to drive Shariana home, where she will wait to give her full report.
Okay, Shariana? Okay, get inside safe. I'm sorry for what's happened. I hope MSP gets out here as soon as possible and they can get in contact and talk to you about everything. Michigan State Police.
Not
At 3:14 a.m., the state trooper arrives.
You missed.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. So, my name's Trooper Meek. I'm with the state police. So Muskegon Heights PD kind of contacted me, said that she had made a complaint about one of their officers. So they kind of gave me a little heads up about everything that was going on, but I thought I'd just come here and talk to you directly to try to figure out a little more about what's going on.
I had a domestic dispute that happened a few days ago, and I don't know if it got reported or not.
Okay.
8 days earlier, on November 20th, Shariana called 911 after an alleged domestic dispute with the father of one of her sons. Officer Richard Wilson was the responding officer.
I knew that he was taking advantage of me being in that situation and me being vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
Because he came back to my house.
Okay.
And brought me a mop.
Brought you a what?
He brought me a mop because I got my kicked.
Okay.
And the person that whooped my dumped pop and all this all over the floor and just did a whole lot of extracurricular activities. Listen.
Mm-hmm.
He turned to his body camera was never on once he stepped foot right here, boom.
Shariana is certain of this detail because she claims that the light on.
All right, so I'm already like kind of disturbed because, you know, I don't like when stuff like this happen, right? And there are some stories that there are people who abuse their authority, especially in situations when it comes down to battered or vulnerable women, right? Obviously, she was already in an abusive relationship with one of her child's father. And I guess she was probably still dealing with him and he ended up abusing her again, probably the same reason why you kicked him out the first time. But this is the problem when what that happens with a lot of people who are abused, right? And the conditioning that happens within the abuse. You start to think that things are normal, right? You start to think that him cursing you out, calling you out your name, everything but a child of God is normal. You start to think that if he push you or shove you or something like that, you start to think it's normal. And you start to link it as this is them showing love. If you don't get this type of reaction from them, then they don't love you or they don't care about you anymore, right? And they put themselves in this type of situation. But the issue that I'm having now is that apparently when that domestic violence case was called, a cop came, took down the information, and he returned back to this lady's house to give her a mop. I'm wondering why. Do you not have a mop and a broom in your house to clean up the situation already? I mean, this is your house. We should have cleaning things in our house. So why would he come back specifically to you with a mop? Right? I'm very concerned about that because I don't know whether or not did he do it, with his own intentions, or did you tell him, you know, if you can come and give me a mop, whatever, not, I appreciate it. There had to be something what made him feel that he was comfortable to come back and give you a mop. If he's on the job, he's supposed to take down the report, make sure that no more abuse or any altercations occurs and happen, and that's it, and be about his day. He's not supposed to come back in uniform and do a wellness check. That's not what this cop is. That's not his beat. That is not his job position. He's supposed to be out on the street doing whatever else. So wellness check is not really in his MO. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of surprised that he even came back to his house. I'm wondering whether or not if she knew him. That's what I'm kind of concerned. Or he knows her. Do he live in her neighborhood? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's starting to seem like. So now she's about to tell what happens when he does come back to bring the mop and stuff. Let's go on. Let's see what else we have up in here. William said, careful of those lights, MJ. You may suffer from them and may need a filter in the lenses to help ease the lights on your eyes, as my sister can work under fluorescent light. Yeah, you know, William, these are my blue filter lights. So they're specifically for these lights and for the screen on my computer or on my phone. I definitely had to go get them because my eyes were definitely hurting. But thank you for your concern. Truly appreciate it. Donna said, unless the baby's father was going to come back and really do something evil. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Or he was up to no good and that was an excuse to get into her house. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Let's see. Oh, no, not Stay Strong saying that they're a scam. Shalice says he doesn't need a reason to come back if he's set on abusing his power. That is true. That is true. He doesn't need a reason to come back, but it is weird that he would come back. No, I think he's up to no good, and that mop was an excuse to get back into our house. What happened after that? Yeah, I believe so. I definitely believe so. And we're about to find out right about now.
On the camera was turned off.
You're just like, I see why your baby daddy be beating you up. You must got some fire head. You must got some fire. And I'm like, what?
Okay.
Fire head, fire. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I must got some what? That don't even justify me getting my beat.
Yeah.
But you saying it like you want me to.
Yeah.
And then his was off and he kept grabbing my.
Back of your head?
This is when Shariana said that everything took a turn for the worse.
Did he try to force anything or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like he sat right here on this couch. He sat right here.
Okay.
He pulled his
belt. Yeah.
Yes, he took that off and he pulled it down and he was like, suck it. I'm like, what?
Then what happened?
I said, I cannot do that. You're an officer.
The trooper promises to immediately launch an investigation into Shariana's troubling accusations, but little does he know this will not be a straightforward inquiry. As part of the investigation, the incident that first brought Officer Richard Wilson to Shariana's door was placed under the microscope and every moment scrutinized. On November 20th, 8 days before she spoke to the state trooper, Shariana made this call to 911.
Hi, I need to make a police report for the message, and I need to report damage to my house. It just happened like 10 minutes ago. I was cleaning the blood off my head.
10 minutes later, Officer Richard Wilson arrived at Shariana's house.
Yeah.
There you go. What's going on?
You can come in. My son's dad came over here to talk to me and ripped all the screens off my house. Did all this. Put his hands on me.
You did that?
Yes. Snatched my hair off. Broke my TV. All this. I just moved in here.
Amar Banks, the father of one of Shariana's sons, is a prison guard at the Michigan Department of Corrections, Ernest C. Brooks Correctional Facility. Shariana claims that Amar came to the house earlier that morning to pick her up in order to drop her sons off at school.
I have like a I think I got a concussion because I got knots right here.
He punched you in the head as well?
Yes, it's not right here and not right here. Right here.
So far, nothing in this interaction between Shariana and Officer Wilson would raise any suspicion.
Is it me or is this starting to get really weird? So her baby father is a correctional officer, and this new assault apparently is done by this cop. Now I'm really like, the wheels in my head is really turning right now to know whether or not if these two individuals know each other. Are they friends? Did they have they hung out before? Did they go to the same school, same college, played on the same football team? That's how I'm starting to look at this. But then here's the thing, I'm also starting to look at her behavior too. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to look at her behavior too. It's getting very confusing because I don't know if this is something that she always does. How many instances have called about domestic violence? Is it only with this baby father? Is it with the other baby father? Is he a part of any form of law enforcement too? This thing is getting really, really, really weird. Really weird. Yes, it's so damn confusing. It is. It absolutely is. Very weird. Yes. I don't believe her. I think there's a little bit something to it. The baby daddy. Donna said that's what I'm thinking. They're friends. Yeah, I'm starting to think that. But let's go on.
Or hint at the accusations to come. Yet that would all change.
You are looking to press charges, correct?
Yeah, I don't give a no, I'm not giving you no more passes. None of that. I done went to jail for you, lied, all this for you, and even got on the stand and lied for you for the last domestic. Got on the stand and literally lied to the judge and everything to save your. I don't recall. I'm standing on that. I don't recall. I don't remember. I don't recall. I don't remember. I don't recall. This time I recall everything. You going down.
Shariana then makes a now ominous offhand joke about the soda she claims Amar spilled over her floor.
All right.
You got a mop. Sorry. Oh my gosh.
Just as Officer Wilson prepares to leave, Shariana appears to have a change of heart.
I don't want to send him to jail. I don't want to do all of that. Because I regretted this the first time he did this, and I didn't want to send him. I don't want to do this.
Just really think about it right now.
Hi, Jay. It's good to see you.
I understand you love him that much, but it's not acceptable for him to keep putting his hands on you either.
If you can feel this knot right here. Oops.
I appreciate you, sir.
You feel that?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that hurts.
See, that's what I'm saying. So, you sure you don't want to get medical attention?
You get married in a few hours. Yay! Congrats, RJ. As always, I was so happy about your engagement, and now you about to get married. Boy, you better get offline and go do what you gotta do. Congrats to you, sir. Give a kiss to the bride for me. Give a kiss to the bride for me. Lucky woman, lucky woman. Shout out to you, sir. Shout out to you. That is so beautiful to hear. So beautiful to hear. Guys, this lady is from the video. She's a keeper. That lady would go crazy. I appreciate you, RJ. Literally, please get offline and go enjoy your wedding and your celebration. Good sir. Yes. Absolutely. Congrats. Absolutely. He's about to get married. He's about to get married. His wedding is in a couple of hours, Miss Boricua. Yeah, that house is filthy. It's definitely filthy. Yes. Thanks. I didn't know I could interpret the interrupt. No, you absolutely. You got it, bro. You got it. Please go and enjoy. Go and enjoy. We want pictures. You know what I'm saying? Hit the email. I want pictures. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. And many blessings on your union. Many blessings.
As they're sitting there, Officer Wilson is called to another incident taking place nearby.
So I'm gonna take this call over there.
Oh, that's RJ.
Speak with
He's
you,
our
and then
chat
I'll go
cop.
Make contact with him.
He would have been a good person to go over this.
You don't deserve it.
But he's about to get married.
Just understand that you don't deserve it. So don't think that way, that this is what you have to settle for. You deserve more. You deserve respect. And the sooner you start respecting yourself more, you'll realize that you don't need certain people in your life just because they're doing a little bit to help you.
Officer Wilson can be seen turning off his body cam. What happens next is subject to intense debate. What is known for sure is that the day after Shariana disclosed the alleged incident to the trooper, Officer Wilson finally spoke with Amar about the initial domestic dispute between him and Shariana from the 20th.
See you again.
How you doing, young fella? It's kind of cold out here. I'm going to try to make this quick and brief. Last week on the 20th, your child's mom, Shariana, stated that you came over her house that morning and assaulted her like having and said that you beat her up, tore her house up, and then left.
Amar shares his side of the story, claiming that his son wasn't even at Shariana's house.
So you never even seen her that morning? Okay. All right, so she's basically just coming up with a story. So does she deal with anybody else that would have assaulted her and that she would have put that on you, or?
I don't know, she done a lot of my so
okay.
Not into it.
All right, so are y'all beat out anything that she just, do y'all have issues all the time that she does this on a regular?
Shit. I mean, she got me. She in quite a few issues once before me. Like this past summer, she just did trying to lie to me. She tried to lie on me. Said I assaulted her just previous summer, and then the police arrested her for lying to the police.
Oh wow! So she's done this before, like what she made a report of it, and it came under investigation that she was actually lying.
While everything may appear to be above board with this interview, something sinister lurks just under the surface. The truth was only exposed when the troopers spoke with Amar themselves. At first, he continued to deny even being at Shariana's house on the morning of the 20th, but eventually he admitted this was a lie. He claims they argued but was adamant he never hurt her or damaged her house. However, this was only the beginning of his admissions. He soon revealed that he actually knew Officer Wilson long before this incident.
I seen him growing up, like kind of role model her. She was saying that the Officer Wilson had tried to make like some sexual engagements or whatever to her, but
So there you go. Didn't I tell you? I said they had to know each other. I said that they had to know each other. So now this is what's going down. This is what I believe. This is just my hypothesis. It's not the truth. We'll find out what the truth is. But what I believe right now is she's upset that she is no longer with the baby father, right? And she tried to get him arrested. She tried to get him to lose his job, and it didn't work, right? In fact, she got caught up and brung up on charges from lying and stuff like that, and carrying on. Now she knows that he's cool with certain people who come, who's in law enforcement, and he probably works in the same county and district as where the baby father is. This is, like I said, they know each other, they have interaction with each other, and all that. My thing is, it seems like, she have gotten to places where she's been trying to hook up with other dudes, whatever not. And I think with this situation, she probably did try to hook up with the officer. He probably, denied, saying, no, I don't want to do that, blah, blah, blah. And to flip it is to say, oh, I'm going to, ruin you. I'm going to ruin your career. You know what I'm saying? You don't want me. You're not taking my advances. I'm going to ruin your career. This is what it's starting to look like. Like she's on revenge mode 100. Whenever she's not getting what she wants from these men, she'll go that way. She'll go that way. Let's see. Son don't sound coach here. He doesn't. Oh no, the entanglement. Yeah. Not doing like Jada Willis. Lucas, is it your birthday? If it's your birthday, happy birthday. Definitely not my birthday. Just wait for the reveal. Okay, Joanne, I'm waiting. What did I say? The cop wanted to do some sexual stuff? Yeah. Let's see what happens.
I don't know, cause like, yeah, I don't know. I don't really know about that, man. Like, 'cause I've been knowing him for a little while, so I'm not sure if he'd come off like that.
Despite Amar's uncertainty, when Shariana spoke with troopers for a second time, she explained what happened after Officer Wilson returned to her house on the 20th.
Not even suggesting that I give him some head. He took off his belt and stuff. And he sat right here.
Absolutely.
I didn't know what else to do. Like, I had my own legal stuff going on. I was scared.
She then makes a troubling admission, different from what she'd previously claimed.
I gave him.
For the troopers' investigation, Shariana even allowed them to photograph her demonstrating the act.
He said, keep this between us, and then he left.
In a strange set of circumstances, Amar became an important witness to Officer Wilson returning to Shariana's house for the second time.
As I'm ready to go pick up my son, Wilson's police car is still right there, and I'm like, well, that, I'm gonna just keep going on.
While driving past Shariana's house, he not only saw Officer Wilson's car, but texted Shariana at 1:05 p.m. saying, "Nice try," believing that she was filing a police report. This isn't the only shocking thing Amar reveals. He now admits that the two spoke prior to Officer Wilson turning on his body cam footage on the 29th when he arrived to interview Amar.
I guess he had talked to like a union person, something. I guess he had got a wind about what was going on with myself. Mm-hmm. He said that my baby mama had made some accusations against him.
Oh my goodness gracious. So are you mean to tell me the baby father set up his baby mama? He made the guy go over there and be concerning and caring and all that stuff like that, knowing that she might be promiscuous or in the hunt for another fellow, right? And then she performed oral sex on the cop, and the baby father was there to see that the cop's car was there and everything like that. And then she sent a message back to the cop saying that I'm going to file a report. And the cop said, "Nice try," because we planned this whole shit out to catch you, that you are the type of person who will try to make people lose their lose their job or their employment if you don't get your way with them. Is that what really happened? I cannot fathom this. This is insane. But even if, let's say, there was other ways to how I say, if you think that she's an unfit mother, right? Because let's bring it down to a level 1. If you think that she's an unfit mother, there is other ways for you to fight to get full parental rights over your child. This is not it. Because the simple fact is, even by you, let's say, for example, let's say she is promiscuous. Let's say she admitted it. She gave the guy oral sex, the cop. Just because you know homie, you don't really know homie until homie really wants you to know who he is. You still put your mother of your child in danger for her to actually really be abused. You know what I'm saying? She could have really been abused by this cop. She might have agreed to oral sex, but what if something else would have happened? Are you going to chuck it up to say, oh, she must have also allowed all that to happen too? She wanted all that to happen too? No, that's not the case. So it's just like, in this situation, it doesn't look good. Whether if you wanted to teach her a lesson, you still pretty much, y'all fucked yourselves. And you're going to make her look, her case about everything, it's going to make her look a whole lot better now if you doing something like this. If you plotting like this with other men and putting her in danger like in that type of way. I don't know. This is getting crazy. This is really getting crazy. Ricardo said, "What?" Yeah. Flower said, "What a tangle web we weave." Absolutely. Wow, this is wild. Yes, it is. It definitely is. MJ, she is a dumbass. She is a dumbass. She definitely is a dumbass. I will give you that. When first we practice to deceive. Yeah, absolutely, Flower. Forget about the soap operas. This is way better than that. I know, right? I'm thinking that they might need to make an episode about this. Donna said, what did I say? Read my comments. I said he probably said something about this cop was going to try something. Yeah. No, I hear you, Donna. I hear you. But did he beat her? That could be a possibility. That could be a possibility. He already lied to the cop and said that he wasn't there, but then he admitted afterwards that he was there. Donna said, okay, but if she gave him a blowjob, he could have been in trouble because he shut off his camera for a reason. He's going to shut off his camera because he's doing this while he's at work. You're not allowed to get blowjobs while you're at work. You on duty. You're not even supposed to be there. Right, the camera's off. She was a victim 2 times. Yes, it seems that way, Joanne. She seemed like she was a victim twice by 2 men. Sexual depravity, wow, new level. Whole new level. Yeah, I agree. Let's go on.
He said, man, talk to my mama and see what she got going on. I said, I'm trying to see if I can pretty much make this go away. But I'm like, nah, I can't make that go away. Pretty much, you scratch my back type and I take care of you type. Okay.
With this disturbing revelation in mind, the footage from Amar's interview with Officer Wilson is cast in an entirely new light.
Oh, so basically she has a history of these things. She's pretty much like trying out to get him type things.
During Shariana's second interview with the troopers, she's asked to do one final thing, a recorded pretext call. With the troopers gathered around her, Shariana calls Officer Wilson.
Who gave you this number? This is not my work number.
I want to know if I'm going to get in any type of trouble.
Any type of trouble for what? I didn't do anything, and you didn't do anything, so what are you talking about? I never told anybody anything because anything didn't happen, so I didn't do anything, you didn't do anything, only thing my body camera will show was me interviewing you.
So it's not going to show nothing else that happened, right?
Nothing else happened. I left and I went and took my other calls.
You left and you came back, right? Is they going to show that? What should I tell them if they ask me any questions?
What are you talking about? Like you tell them that I interviewed just like I did. I interviewed you and I left. You asked me to come back by to make sure he didn't come back, and I rolled back through that. He didn't come back by, and I went and interviewed him when I returned back to work.
Can you get in trouble for giving a police officer at all, period? He got a feeling.
You're doing a great job.
I can't get it out of him. He's trying his hardest not to, and he keep hanging up on him.
Officer Wilson eventually calls her back.
Listen, don't play with me on my phone like that. You're not going to play that game with me, Trip. That's my job. Ain't happening with me and you. And I don't play that. Don't do that. Please don't call. I'm not playing that game.
What game?
Though Officer Wilson has once again hung up, it wouldn't matter. Shariana has found evidence that would change everything. She used a paper towel to clean herself after the incident, which the troopers find in her trash, and she also hadn't washed the shirt she was wearing at the time. This, along with her sweatpants and a couch cushion, were all taken to compare with Officer Wilson's DNA. The only person left to tell their side of the story was Officer Wilson. On December 9th, just a few days after Shariana's staged call, the trooper approached him.
I'm here because of the allegation that you're referring to, okay? And I'm not sure what your understanding is of what the allegation
that
is.
I asked for.
Okay.
Like, I didn't ask for no, but I'm just like, this I want to, that's why you in rep, and I just want you in reputation because I don't know where it's going now that like all of this is crazy.
During the course of the investigation, other incidents relating to Officer Wilson were revealed. He was previously involved in an alleged domestic dispute on June 18, 2024, with the mother of 4 of his children, Shamika. She alleged that after being accused of cheating on him, Officer Wilson pinned her on the ground in the front yard and she bit his finger. Neither of them filed charges. However, on June 25th, police were called again when Shamika alleged Officer Wilson ripped out one of her braids and hit her in the mouth. The prosecutor's office authorized an arrest warrant against Officer Wilson for domestic assault. Though it's unclear if he was arrested, this occurred about 5 months before the incident with Shariana.
So if you want to take a seat, I'd love to ask you some questions.
Okay, I'd rather have my lawyer.
So Officer Wilson already has a record of domestic violence. It's unfortunate when it comes down to career professions like law enforcement, military, There's a few other, but those are usually the main ones. There's high cases of DV in those situations, especially with their significant others. It seemed like he has already have done some things with the mother of his children, and then to actually hear the recording where he's talking and setting things up with the baby father, that was crazy. She did try to catch him with the call, but even he doesn't even understand that the way how he was even having the conversation with her, it lets you know that he's hiding something. He specifically keep on saying, I ain't do anything. I ain't do anything. There's nothing that happened. I came there. I came back. I came back to get the mop and nothing happened. Nothing happened with us. We mean, what are you trying to say? Even within that, it shows that there's a level of things that he's not trying to say or have it be recorded. And he was kind of understanding, he's in law enforcement. He's a cop. He kind of understands that she was recording him. So he was just making sure that he has said nothing happened between us, nothing can happen, da 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 da. And then when she even put the pressure on by saying, "Will I get in trouble if I do this?" or "Will I get in trouble if they find out if I did that?" That's when he made it his business to hang up the phone. But then you called right back. Why would you continue? Why would you call back right back? At that point, if you didn't do anything and you see that she's trying to set you up to say that you did something with her or did something to her, you were supposed to go to your superior immediately and inform and notify them of the situation. But you didn't do that. Why? Because you thought that she's not believable. She's not credible because you have already destroyed her reputation as well as helped her baby father destroy her reputation and make her uncredible. So you didn't think that you had nothing to worry about. But then once you had the phone call and you realized that she was recording you, now you're angry. Now you're angry. Now you're trying to cover yourself up. Oh my God. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. She did a Monica Lewinsky. Yeah. Gentlemen, keep it in your pants. Yeah. Come on, she did it on purpose. Yeah, I mean, there could be on doing on purpose on this, but I do think she's telling the truth. I mean, it's already been shown that they try to set her up and they use sex to do it. How the hell does she still have? I hope he doesn't have no. I mean, after this interview, hopefully he doesn't have a job. I hope he doesn't have a job after this. Maybe cop was against any woman for the way he was treated by this woman. Listen, like we know that women and men alike, when you have certain experiences with the opposite of sex, you can start to build up biases about the opposite of sex, right? And some of them are not good. Some are for protection and others are just straight out just being judgmental and just being spiteful and petty. BP, she may have been promiscuous. She shouldn't have agreed to do that to him. He's dirty. Yeah. Like I said, she could be promiscuous, and being promiscuous is not a crime. It's not a crime. However, you being a man in uniform, you being law enforcement, you being some form of authority, you know more better. You know more better. If she doesn't seem like she can control her loins, you are supposed to control your loins. And in fact, if anything, bro, if you was going to still rock with her to go get your, get your dick wet, you should have took your fucking uniform off. You shouldn't have been on duty, right? Be off duty if you're going to do something like that, right? Because whatever you do on your time when you're off duty, is whatever you do on your time when you're off duty. But you did this shit. You did this shit while you was in uniform. Come on. You did this while you was in uniform. Let's see. I should have be up there with MJ. I'm going to keep quiet on this one because I'm more confused. I'm lost. Okay, Ricardo. No problem. Brucey, how are you doing? Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday. It's good to see you, Brucey. Hope everything is well. Hope everything is well. All right, let's see. Okay. There's a lot of issues going on. Yeah, it's so much going on. Yes, he's late. He's late. Good. Yeah. He didn't have a choice. Not he didn't have a choice. Thank you, Boricua. Truly appreciate you. Truly appreciate you. Thank you. All right, let's finish this out, guys. It's almost at the end. Let's see what he has to say. Oh, he's smart. He said, I just want my lawyer present at this point.
At this point. This is all voluntary, okay? Again, this is all separate and aside from anything that you and Chief talked about, anything that your department has.
Okay. At this point in time, I'd just rather have a lawyer present.
Okay. So you don't want to answer any of my questions?
No, sir.
Okay.
He informed the trooper that he'd been placed on administrative leave until further notice.
This crazy girl that baby daddy told me she's trying to lie on him.
According to court documents, Richard Wilson was charged with misconduct in office and neglect of duty. The charge of misconduct in office was eventually dismissed, but he pled no contest to neglect of duty. He was sentenced to pay a $300 fine and didn't serve any jail time. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case files that rarely come to light, you'll find extra footage and unseen details on our Patreon. Channel memberships here on YouTube also include early access to select new videos.
Back in 2017, police...
That was a weird, interesting, confusing, kind of crazy type of case that I have actually done on this channel. It was just so many different loopholes. So pretty much the charges on him got dismissed. He had to pay a $300 fine. And he's off, he's off to the races again. And I think that's a failure, right? Because there were abuse going on there. Whether if they don't think it was all abuse, some parts she was definitely responsible for in this situation, but nonetheless there was still abuse that had occurred. And now this woman is even more vulnerable than she was before the situation, right? Obviously you can see that the baby father has no problem setting her up. He has no problem putting her in danger. So if he could do that, I wouldn't put it past him that he would put his own children in danger, even though he made sure that his child wasn't even there. And that was kind of funny too, because your child wasn't even there. So why did you come over to her house? If the child's with you, why are you coming over to her house to talk to her about anything that cannot be talked about on the phone, right? So that's number one, to start where the domestic violence took place. Then to hear about this whole setup between you and this cop, and you knowing this cop, and just so happened you made sure that he was the one that was to come to get this report of domestic violence. Smooth talker, all that good stuff, was able to get, fellatio from your baby mom. Like that's just a lot of violation. There's a lot of violation. That shit was crazy. I think there should definitely have been more. I think that, just having a $300 fine is not good enough. I didn't necessarily believe that he should have gone to jail, but I do believe that he should have been fired. He should have had no longer be a police officer, just off of the simple fact that you left your post and on duty, you went to go have fellatio. You went to go have sex. It wasn't your lunch break, nothing like that. You was on duty. You was supposed to be working. It's sad all over. It's sad all over. This thing was really, 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 really crazy. Really, really, absolutely crazy. He still has his job. Yes, he still has his job. He only had to pay a $300 fine. So he's pretty much got a smack on the wrist. Yes, he did. He got a smack on the wrist. He's still serving, but not protecting. Yeah. He should have lost his job. I agree. He should have. Policeman was hurt by a woman and sought revenge, and baby daddy had told him of her behavior in the past. Yeah. What if he was on his lunch break? No, on your lunch break don't count. You can't do it. Not while you're on duty. Off duty, maybe. On duty, no, that's not what it is. Didn't she say she had a tissue in his sweatpants with his semen? Yes, she did. And they checked it on her t-shirt. That was so crazy. It really was. It really, really was. Let's see. Oh, let's see, Phil. He said, "Don't smoke weed or your brain will melt." Don't. Well, I don't smoke weed, so is that enough to have him on a Brady's list? I think so. It could be. It should. He should definitely. Thank you again, Boricua. Thank you again. Whoever the lawyer was got the officer off, apparently. Oh, yeah. That lawyer was pretty good. And the BD, like, he got knocked out of the story altogether. Yeah, it wasn't even no concern with him. No concern with him whatsoever. No concern. That woman shouldn't have had to go through all that. She didn't. She didn't have to go through that. That was horrible. And he drove past the house and saw the cop car. Right. And like I said, there's a fear now, right? Because there's a fear of retaliation, whether it's a retaliation from your baby father or retaliation from that cop, because he possibly could have lost his job. He possibly could have had a civil lawsuit presented against him for what he did. So, you know how people get when they want to retaliate. But that was crazy, guys. That was really crazy. All right, so the last case that I have for you good folks, make sure you hit the like button for me again. Truly appreciate it. Or hit the down button. It is what it is. It still helps the channel. Share this out to anyone who likes to go over these type of cases. And if you have any cases that you would like to see on this channel for us to discuss at the end of the live stream, go ahead and put it down in the comment section, and I will put it on my good list of cases to review. Let's see. Nope, never. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. So the next case I have for you is about a killer boyfriend. Killer boyfriend realizes girlfriend recorded her own murder. So I always hate when people lose their life, but I do like to look at these cases where it just so happened that the victim was able to pretty much show what they were going through and what happened in real time, you know what I'm saying, instead of speculation. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Let me pull up my screen and we should be ready to go in a second. Hold on, there we go. All right.
No, you don't. Yeah, I do. I hate you. No, you don't. I do. I hate you so much right now.
This is 22-year-old Savannah Gonzalez. Right now, she is secretly recording her boyfriend, Brennan Hill, as he yells,
"No wonder you have nobody. You're a loser."
And threatens his own girlfriend.
You want to talk this about me? You don't need a gun.
A threat that would become very real in the moments following this video, because Savannah would be shot dead. Now, Brennan will pretend to be an innocent man.
Please don't take my baby, please. There's nothing I can do.
All while he is completely unaware that Savannah not only recorded everything, but she is still alive.
She's alive. She's gonna live. She's not gonna die.
Take care, Flower. See you Sunday.
On March 26, 2021, Flagler County Sheriff's Office in Florida received not one, but two frantic 911 calls, one from Brennan Hill, a career criminal who, in tears, told police that someone had just attempted to rob him and shot his girlfriend, 22-year-old Savannah Lorin Gonzalez. In the aftermath, he raced her to a hospital in Palm Coast, Florida, where she was rushed into surgery for a single gunshot wound to the head. That left Brennan outside of the hospital, the only one able to tell the tale of what happened to her. Of course, in his version of events, he's a poor, grieving boyfriend. In our version, the version supported by hundreds of pages of police reports, footage, and his own words, he's not. The following footage was provided to us by the Flagler County Sheriff's Office.
Come here, buddy. I need some more information from you. Come over here.
You are not the first one to say that. AJ
I climbed my group cell in the alleyway because we gotta find somewhere to go. Hey, confirmed gunshot wound? Yeah. He walked up to my car and I rolled down the window and he put... 216, confirmed gunshot wound. Witness is very upset, trying to get more info. Definitely gunshot wound?
From the left side of the head, I don't know.
Hey,
sir, I need to talk to you. Okay?
Come on,
I got the phone and calm down.
I haven't got the phone. Hold on, Mom.
Okay, all right. Shh. Do you know this person?
No, her. Yeah. Yes, that's my woman.
Okay, so does she have any medical history?
No, I know.
Listen, talk to.
off the bat, first of all, he's a horrible, horrible actor. That's number one. And number two, did y'all hear what they said? She had a gunshot wound to the left side of her head. If they were both driving in a car and some random person tried to rob them and I guess shot, the way how she was hit in her head, that means that the person who had the weapon had to put the gun towards her head. There's no way that the robber was going to be able to shoot her on the left side of her head. The only person who is going to be able to shoot her on the left side of her head would be the driver. Because if that's the case, if he shot through the driver's window, he would have gotten hit. He's fine. He's fine. But she has a bullet wound on the left side of her head. But dumbass didn't think about that, did he? First things first. Let's go on.
Talk to me. You gotta concentrate.
Take a deep breath. You need to help him out.
Does she have any allergies?
No, sir, not that I know.
Okay, and no medical history that you know of, okay? And it was just one shot that you know of?
Yeah, he's pointing the gun at me.
Okay.
He said, it's your pockets, and I grabbed his hand, and it said,
All right. We're taking care of her, okay?
They're wanting to know. Our supervisor definitely confirmed gunshot wound.
There is a big wound right here.
Okay.
I can't confirm a bullet, but there is a big wound right here.
Hey, listen, what's your first name, buddy?
Brennan,
Brennan. Listen, I'm Dan, okay?
Yeah.
We've got units going down to the hotel right now, okay? I need as much information from you as you can help me so we can help you. So I should take a deep breath and think. Did this happen in the parking lot, in a room?
No, I'm about to show you on Google Maps.
Were you in a parking lot?
We were over here.
Let me see where you at.
Like,
It should have in the car or outside the car?
I think it was in the car.
You shot her in the car?
Like.
Well, don't go in the car. It's a crime scene.
Put it in the car.
Okay, so where was the car parked at? Show me on the map.
I just lost it.
Was it the front of the building or the back of the building?
No, it wasn't at the microtel. We were close to it. I'm just trying to. I'm not from here.
You're fine. You're fine. Show me where you think it was at, so I can find a crime scene and start looking.
I don't even know where we're at on this.
So the microtel is here.
And this is Old Kings, right?
Yeah. So listen here. The road to the microtel is on Kingswood Drive. Were you on Kingswood Drive or in the parking lot of the microtel?
There's like park down the street.
Graham Swamp, maybe?
I don't know. It's down the street.
Was it like a dirt parking lot?
Yeah.
All right.
He's looking at his phone, trying to give them a bogus location where this quote-unquote robbery took place. My thing is, if right now EMS and all of them is on the scene, why would you leave the scene, right? Why would you leave the scene? Your woman got hit, right? She got shot. Somebody tried to rob you. Why would you leave the scene? And if you are going to leave the scene, why didn't you take her to the nearest hospital? You took her to another location for EMS to come on the scene, and these police had to come over on the scene to start questioning you. And now you're going to look at your phone and tell them, oh, we were over there. Then why wouldn't you stay your dumb ass over there so they can identify the whole situation? They can look and see, okay, this happened on this street, this boulevard. Let's pull up the cameras, the surveillance camera. Let's see who was there. Let's see what car was there. Did the guy come on foot? Did the guy come in a car, jump out of the car? Was the guy on a fucking moped? Was he on a motorcycle? This is in Florida. Like, come on. You don't leave a situation or where the scene of the crime is. And instead, the only time I think that's understandable if you're trying to rush and bring her to the nearest hospital. You're trying to drive her there to the nearest hospital. That's the only time. But you're not even at the hospital. You're at some parking lot, I don't even know what setup you are, but it seemed like you're at some entrance to somewhere. And the EMS and them had to go on the scene. And the cops had to be called on the scene. That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense at all. Donna says he's worse than the woman. Too much drama when at he was bad. His phone or her phone. He's on his phone. Talentless asshole, seasoned criminal, and definitely a bad actor. Yes. Well, we could definitely know that he had every intention to unalive her. He wanted or try to unalive her because she's alive, thank God. But he tried to unalive her. And now he wants to cover up, and he was running. You're right, Miss Jalen. That's why he was running. He was running. That's why he left the actual scene of the crime. He was running, and then he realized how he's going to explain this away in broad daylight while he has a woman in his car, his girlfriend, with a bullet in her head, right? He's like, how am I going to explain that? I can't get rid of her body. I don't have enough time. And it's broad daylight. I don't have no time to hide this and dump this body anywhere, dig a hole, anything. He don't have no time to do that. And everybody could see it. So what's the best thing to say? Oh, it was a robbery. It was a stick up. I mean, I understand. Like, trust me, I used to live in Florida. I get it. But come on, bro. Come on. Let's see. Brucey said that's a crime on his own, leaving the scene of a crime. Right, exactly. AJ Avenger said he's going to realize the real movie starts as soon as the acting stops. Facts. Facts. He was running. Yes. It does. If it don't make sense, it isn't true. Absolutely, Miss Joanne. Absolutely. The casing and the powder burn are inside the car, and he was powder residue on his hand also. Right, exactly. And this is what he's not thinking too, because they're going to check your hand to see if there's any gun residue on you, right? And how much too, right? And then also that is all going to show all in the car. It's going to be on her, as well as her clothes, your clothes. They're going to find this out, but he's not thinking about that. William said, or to cancel the actual crime scene as you did it. Right, exactly. Or conceal. Yeah, definitely. Well, let's go on. Let's hear what else he has to say with his crying ass.
Whatever that.
So, all right, so here's the microtel, right?
Yeah.
So if you come out of the microtel, go down Old Kings Road, Graham Swamp is like right here where this little lake area is. Do you think that's where you were at?
I don't know. It was like there was a wooden fence and it was a dirt pull off.
I got you. I know where it's at. Yep. Listen to me. You're not in any trouble. Were you guys there to do anything else? What were you guys there to do?
No, I promise we were trying to find another hotel because it's spring break.
All right.
And we're literally staying in hotels. You can look.
Okay, and you were parked in the dirt parking lot. All right. What did this guy look like?
He was black. He was wearing black hoodie shirt, and he had dark jeans on, and it was dirty looking, like real scruffy.
After he shot her, where did he go?
He took off running, and I just looked at her.
Oh my God. Y'all gotta look, if you gonna fucking frame a black dude, y'all gotta come with a little bit of something better than that. Y'all can't just say, oh, he was wearing a black shirt, black jeans, and black sneakers, and it was just black. Like, sir, come on, really? You just said it was spring break. You up here in a white t-shirt and jeans, right? And here's on top of that, right? And on top of that, it's like 90-something degrees out there. You're in Florida. It's spring break. Nobody's wearing all black in 90 degrees. Literally. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it's like, oh my God, like that's just like the go-to. And he was black. Oh, well, can you tell me anything else about his feature? No, he was black. He was just black. He was black. He was wearing all black. I was so scared. He was wearing all black. I couldn't see him. It's broad daylight, but he was wearing all black. I couldn't see anything. Jesus Christ. Not a black man, right? Jesus. Why he gotta be black? Like, I don't know. How come there's always a crime? They say, I don't know, Donna. I really don't know. It's just like, it's like the go-to trope, right? Like we know, yes, we know black people do crime. We know other people do crime, but it's like when they want to get out of something, this person was black. Can you tell me what their facial spread? I don't know. They were black. They were just too black. I'm telling you, we're not running around here looking like this. They was too black. I couldn't see anything. Sir, it's broad daylight. I still couldn't see him. He was black and he was wearing all black. Gosh, like, stop. Donna said, no, it was a Spanish guy with a white t-shirt, blue jeans, and I think he's wearing a black hat with braids if it was you. Yes, that's who it was. Definitely. Him and Joanne said it right. It was a black guy. Come on, like, Miss Joanne, like, this, it's just gotta stop. We gotta really stop that, please. Like, if you're gonna try to throw somebody under the bus and put them on a wild goose chase to hunt somebody that pretty much don't exist, I mean, you got to do better than this. It was a black guy with a black on black on black on black, and I also seen him leave in a black car.
Get over!
All right.
Take
a deep breath.
No, oh my God.
Alpha 216 Flagler. You cannot go in the car.
The cigarettes are literally...
No, hang on 1 second.
No.
Through his sobbing, which, noticeably, has no tears, police have to find out where exactly the crime scene is, so they can preserve it for...
That's another thing, too. He's doing all that... I'm sorry, that even hurt my throat doing that. My bad. But he's doing all that wailing and crying and screeching and all the stuff like that. And there's not one single drop of tears that came down this man's face. Not one. And then he said that he wanted to go into his, go back into the car to get cigarettes. Sir, you was just smoking a Black and Mild while you was holding your phone. You don't smoke cigarettes. You were going in there trying to mess with evidence. That's what you was doing. You probably thought about something while you was sitting out there trying to send them on a wild goose chase to a location that you know you weren't there and that's not where the shooting took place at. You like, oh snap, I left something in there, or I might have rounds in there, or whatever, not something that will let me know that whatever gun was registered to me, and I need to go in there and get it real quick. That's what you was trying to do. Like, boy, give me a break. Give me a break. Like, give me a break. This dude. Oh my goodness. I'm so sad. Can I have a cig? Yeah, I mean, look. When you smoke, listen, cigarettes, a lot of people do smoke cigarettes for their anxiety, right? Or they're stressed out and stuff. So trust me, that would be a go-to thing to for somebody to go get. But he doesn't smoke cigarettes. He was just smoking a Black and Mild. I saw a Black and Mild while he was holding his phone. Most people who smoke Black and Milds don't smoke cigarettes. Why? Because a Black and Mild is literally 4 cigarettes into one. It's like very similar to a cigar. That's what it is. It's a mini cigar. So let's see. Let me send him a pacifier. Please get him a pacifier. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Evidence, though the more that Brennan cries, the less they trust that the crime scene is at all where he says it is, because his story is growing more and more ridiculous by the second, and so are his tears.
Were you originally staying in the hotel?
Yeah, we were staying here for like 2 weeks.
Did you officially check out?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
What room number were you guys in there?
310.
Okay, so you guys checked out.
Yeah.
And you drove down towards that dirt parking lot.
Yeah.
To do what?
We were literally just looking for another hotel.
Were all your windows rolled up, rolled down?
Yeah, they were up. They were up. And
so
he
what
came up to the window.
Okay.
And I rolled it down. I look out for the homeless all the time. Yeah. All the time.
So he came up to
my window, the driver's side window.
Okay. And then what happened from there?
He asked me for a cigarette first, and then I went to look for it, and then he poured a pistol, and he said, empty pockets, and I'm a fighter, I'm not that guy, and I was no.
Did you ever exit the car?
No.
Okay.
He pointed at me, and I leaned back, and I grabbed his arm, and he's pow!
Yeah.
And he took off.
Okay. Did he shoot him through your window or the...
He was in my window.
Okay. Where's your ID at? Is it in the car?
It's probably backed up. We backed everything out.
What's your first name?
Brennan, be.
You want to come sit in the shade, man? Let's get away from the car. Let me see. Okay. Mind if I touch this? Okay.
Oh my God. Please tell me you're saving her. Please tell me.
They have her in surgery right now, okay?
She's still breathing. She's alive.
They have her in surgery, yeah.
She's not dying.
They have her in surgery. She's still alive.
Oh my God, no. Please, I need my baby to be alive. Please pray for me, please, officer. Pray.
Hey, Mr. Hill, can you come look at this
It's not
photo?
a-
Tell me
it's
this is
not a,
Savannah so I know who we're dealing with.
Funny situation. This dude is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Go ahead. All right.
No.
If this man was actually an innocent, grieving boyfriend, this would be a horrific scene. Instead, he just looks like a toddler waddling away from a mess he's made. And mess is a bit of an understatement here. Savannah and Brennan did, in fact, leave the hotel that Brennan claims that morning. But what they left in their rooms is concerning, to say the least. Not just one, but 3 towels with bloodstains on them. And, in the trash can, a brand new holster for a gun, the same kind of gun that was used to shoot Savannah, who, at this time in the investigation, may or may not live. While Brennan is taken to a secure place for questioning, his mother arrives.
So we can let out little information as I know. So what I know right now is that her boyfriend, Brennan, had called 911. So who is your boy? So your son is Brennan? And your son is Brennan?
My son is Brennan Hill.
Who is Savannah?
Gonzalez is his girlfriend.
Okay, so I'll tell you what I know and what we're allowed to release. Okay? He claims she was robbed, and during the robbery, she was shot. That's all I can release right now, okay? She is in surgery, and he's with our detectives, okay? Since you are not her family, we cannot let you in the hospital, okay? The best you can do is he can hang out here with us, or I don't know where your car is.
His car.
Yeah, it's his car
It's
right
her
now.
blood.
So here's the thing: is the car is now evidence because her blood is in there, and supposedly the car.
So it seems that this poor woman has been in a abusive relationship with this guy. Apparently, there was bloody towels at the motel that they were staying at, which is funny because he just told the cops earlier that they were looking for another motel. So that means that you got kicked out or they canceled your they canceled your reservation because there was probably domestic violence or disturbance going on in that motel. And now they can find out with the bloody towels, it seems, that they'll find out who blood it is. Is it her blood? And that means that she could have been being abused during this whole entire time during spring break. I understand he called his mom, but see, that's what a abuser slash narcissist would do, right? They're gonna call their go-to people who they know who has always gotten them out of trouble before. And just as he's acting like a toddler who made a mistake and he's mad about getting a consequence for the mistake that he made, his natural reaction would be to call his mom. It would be to call his mom because he's thinking and hoping that mama is going to get him out of this situation in some way or form or fashion. Let's see. Boricua said, not the mama. Yes, the mama. Why is he not at the hospital? My point exactly. Why aren't you at the hospital? If you left the scene of the crime, this all should have been taking place at the hospital. It seems that they're at another resort. It looks like another resort or like a hotel or something like that. It seemed like you're in another location where you can stay for the night. It doesn't seem like you're at the hospital. So I don't know. Unless that says emergency. Does that say emergency? It could be emergency. It could be emergency. They could be at the emergency entrance. Now that I'm kind of like looking in deeper, that could be their emergency. Let's see. Ricardo said, "Oh, I got a case for you." Oh, cool, Ricardo, cool. Mama, your son is on cocaine. Yes, AJ. He said, I was watching it this morning. The case of Patrick de la Cerda. Okay. I'm gonna check it out then. Thank you so much, Ricardo. Thank you so much. Let me get my let me go ahead and play this video while I write that down.
Crime occurred in the car, so we have taken the car as evidence. Okay.
A timeline of events drafted up by the sheriff's office shows that Brennan called his mother on the way to the hospital, moments after he called 911, though clearly she could make about as much sense out of his words as police can at this point.
Where's the police at? As far as are they on that scene?
We have two crime scenes right now. We have the car as one crime scene, and a very vague place where he told us where the other crime scene is. We have police at the other crime scene. It's a very vague area where he told us this took place. We're trying to locate that very vague area right now.
Thank you.
We're taking care of all of that, okay? Where does she live? Do you know where Savannah lives?
Savannah was living with me.
Okay.
Brennan and I.
I was at your house for that day, I believe. The boyfriend got in the argument. Yeah.
But it wasn't just Brennan and Savannah getting into arguments. Leading up to Savannah being shot, Brennan's baby mama and ex-girlfriend Chanel repeatedly tried to get Savannah to leave Brennan, not out of jealousy, but out of concern. Chanel had been a victim at the hands of Brennan's violence, and she didn't want the same for Savannah. Savannah accepted Chanel's help, and the two struck up a relationship of support. Brennan's mom, however, seemed to allegedly have a vendetta against Chanel for leaving her son and for trying to get Savannah to leave too. Because shortly after Savannah was shot, she allegedly sent Chanel this voicemail, accusing her of being happy that Savannah had been shot. In reality, that's what Chanel had been trying to prevent all along. And sadly, it didn't work. As Savannah was in intensive surgery, Brennan was brought to the station for questioning, where he...
So the plot thickens. The plot thickens, everyone. So it seems that his ex-girlfriend was trying to help this girl because she was abused and she was able to escape the violent relationship with this man. And it was taking the victim a while to get away, but she was actually on the right path and starting to trying to remove herself. The mom, his mom, caught wind and was angry with the ex-girlfriend about that, and also can be responsible by sending that text, making it seem like it was the ex-girl saying that she's happy that she got shot, like making her seem like she's the jealous ex. So again, this is the reason why he called his mom, right? Because he called his mom before he even called 911, even though you were in front of the fucking emergency room, right? Because you need Mom Dukes to help you, right? Right? Get the story straight, right? Send this message, send that message, right? This is crazy, yo. This is crazy. Ricardo said, oh my God, why she stayed? It's hard, Ricardo. You don't understand. Yes, it's also a part of women not listening, but you don't understand when you are abused or battered person. I'm not even going to say women. I'm going to say person. Sometimes you don't know you're being abused. It starts to become your regular day routine. You start to associate that type of treatment with love, and that if anybody does the opposite, they must not love you. They must not love you because they're not showing their aggression. They're not showing how they can't keep their composure and all that stuff like that. You know, it's sad. It's sad. That's why therapy and a lot of treatment and a good support system has to happen from people who have experienced very traumatic situations, especially in relationships, especially when it comes down to domestic violence and stuff like that. Like, this is a process, and those wounds don't go away. Those wounds don't go away. You just learn how to live with those wounds and not to let them control you. That's what that whole healing talk is about. Because it's not like the wound go away. It's not like you're erasing what happened to you. It's just that now you're understanding how to operate and to get back get back your conscience of realizing what is not good and what is good. Let's see. Brucey said a burglar could be in the house and you say shh the girl, she'll say why. Look, Brucey, go in the corner. Go in the corner, Brucey. To be honest, I'm pissed. He's a seasoned criminal. His ex suffered from abuse from him and she stayed. I'm so angry. Yeah, it sucks. It really does sucks. Yes, we know you playing, Brucey. Still sending you to the quarter. I could see that the victim wouldn't believe the other girl, though. You just pissy he's not. Yeah, exactly. Right. And that's what a narc would do, right? They also perform triangulation. They'll tell one girl this, and then they'll tell the other girl that. And then y'all are never supposed to link up. Y'all are never supposed to link up and go bit by bit about the behaviors of a set individuals. So they make sure that you are at each other's throats, because if you're at each other's throats, you're also seeking validation and doing the most for him. Is a benefit. It's a benefit.
Immediately makes himself at home, performing sympathy aerobics on the couch.
Don't do this to me. Please let her come through. Please, oh Lord, please, I am begging you more than anything. You will hurt me.
Hey, Brennan. Yes. I'm Detective Laverne. This is my partner, Detective Sully.
Police quickly search Brennan for weapons, though they'll have to trace the footage from dozens of cameras to find out where the weapon from the holster in the hotel room ended up.
Again, man, this is something crazy to be going through. But
That is true, Miss Joanne.
We're here to help you the best we can. We're here to help her the best that we can. Okay. So, what's her name again?
Savannah.
Savannah. Okay. The best thing that we could do, the best thing that you could do to try to help us is we just need to get the best story you can give us, the best statement, the most accurate that you can recall. I know it's stressful, and I'm sure things will be really fast and it'd be hard to remember everything. But if you can try to do the best, control the emotions.
I know, but I'm
try.
I found her in the system. She has a next to
even if it's only for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever you can do, try to give us the best details to help us.
Like with his sister.
Okay. Think you'll be able to try to do that for me?
Yeah.
You guys checked out at the microfilm?
Yeah, we were sitting in that dirt parking lot or whatever.
What dirt parking lot?
Of the street. When I made a left out of the microtel, and then I went off to the stop sign and I made a right, and then I went down towards coming towards this area, towards the flatter, but I pulled off in this dirt road thingy off Old King, and we were sitting there trying to find hotels.
Was it like a full parking lot? Was it like a dirt, like a shoulder of the road, or was it like a whole kind of canal
Can you
area?
pull up on a map? Like
Brucey said, so why isn't he stripped and in a jumpsuit, his clothes being tested? As of right now, he is still looked as a victim of a robbery. They're trying to confirm that no robbery occurred, even though they know that a shooting have happened. But don't get me wrong, they're going to eventually start collecting things for him. They're going to start collecting things. And there's a reason why he took off his shirt. This guy, and I'm going to agree with Ricardo about this guy being a career criminal, is a reason why he took off his shirt. He thinks by, using his shirt to wipe his tears and all the stuff like that, it would kind of mess up the gunpowder that could be possibly on his shirt. And also it would be another way to be like, oh, well, I took off my shirt and I need a new shirt, and I'm gonna, just throw this in the garbage, or I'm gonna give it to my mom and she's gonna take it home and wash it. That's how he's thinking. There's a reason why he took the shirt off. And that's, again, if you really think about it too. Again, it's the summertime, it's spring break, but supposedly it was a black man in a black shirt with black jeans and some black sneakers, black socks, everything was black, and you can't even see his face. And said, that room looked comfortable. Yeah. And see, he is in the hospital as well. I don't think he's in the hospital. But you know what? It could be the hospital. They do have one of those like little sit rooms down in the bottom, depending on how big the hospital is and what hospital they're in Florida. If y'all been in a Florida hospital, they're very over the top. Okay, they look like similar to universities. That's how big they are, and they have a lot of resident nurses, resident doctors, and all the stuff like that. People getting in their hours there at those particular type of hospitals too. Let's see. So I'm getting ahead of the game. Gotcha. No, don't worry about it. In Florida in spring, not happening. Exactly.
I tried this. It's literally like you're going up Old Kings, and it's off to your left. There's a dirt pull off. Like it's like people go there and walk or something or whatever. Homeless people stay there and stuff. Okay. But I pulled in. I pulled in, and we were literally just sitting there looking for room because it's spring break and we can't find nothing.
Oh yeah.
I'm next to the homeless people. Like I give them money. Fine.
Okay, so you pull in to the little dirt parking lot area.
We were sitting there for like probably 3 minutes or so, and he comes out of nowhere. I didn't even know where he came from, and he's just like knocked on my window, and he asked me for a cigarette, and I'm
okay. Hold on. Who is he?
What is he? Black dude. He was tall, black dude, and like dirty looking dreads.
I mean, he did just describe the perpetrator himself.
He was like wearing like I don't know if it was a hoodie or a long sleeve shirt, but it was black.
Okay, black type of long sleeve shirt, something like that. Okay, was he wearing? You see, if we were wearing jeans or shorts or?
Yeah, like jeans on. From what I can see, he asked me for a cigarette.
So you're not son.
My window.
Your window.
I rolled the window down. And
you're driving?
Yeah. And I said, "What's up?" And he was like, "You got a cigarette?" And I said, "Yeah." And I leaned over to grab the cigarettes. When I looked back, he had on me. And he said, "Hey, just give me what you got." And I went like this, and I grabbed it, and he's pow. Right when I grabbed his arm, he said, "Pow." And I let him go. He took out running. And I looked over, and no.
You've never seen this guy before.
Nah, bro, that's not like you watch too many fucking movies, yo. Like that's not how that happened. Like it don't even happen like that. You said that you grabbed it. So if you grabbed the gun, right, then you would have been shot. You would have been shot because you said that you rolled down the window. You said that the windows was up. Then you said y'all was looking in the car looking for hotels. Then the guy knocked on the window. You rolled down the window. And then you said he asked for a cigarette. And you said, all right, hold on for a second. You went to go wherever your cigarette was. And he turned around. He had the gun face. You said that he had the gun to your head initially. Then you said that you was quick enough to grab it. And he just shot. And then he ran away. Really? Really? So where's the bullet hole? Outside of the bullet hole being in your poor woman's, head, right? Like, if you grab the gun and if this all happened in seconds, there would have been a bullet hole like towards the roof, maybe, or somewhere in the car. Maybe I could have probably had maybe believed it a little bit more if it was like 2 shots and you scruffling with him. But you said you just grabbed it once and you grabbed it once. And what did you do? Did you grab it and put it towards her? You telling me she also saw the gun too, right? Because she's in the passenger seat with you. So she had to see the gun be pointed at your temple. You telling me at that whole couple of 5 seconds, 6 seconds, she's just so shocked and she's just standing there like, oh my God, and she's not ducking or getting low? That bullet would have went straight out the other window. There would have been a broken glass in your car. Your story don't make sense. It don't add up. It's so movie. It's so commercial, your story. Like, this is crazy. It's really, really crazy. Brucey said, I live in Tampa with my dad and stayed naked. Yeah, man, listen. Tampa, Orlando, you name it. I was all over there. Seriously. Donna said, he's using an excuse. Did you say that he said he grabbed the gun? Okay, so now grabbing the gun is going to put gunpowder on his hand. Yeah, exactly. So if he said that he said that he grabbed the gun, so that would make the excuse if he do have gunpowder on his hand. Like I said, he is a career criminal. He's thinking about a lot of things, and he's having time to think about more things that seems plausible. He's saying it because the gunpowder is on his hand, and he's going to use that as an excuse. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, if the weapon was fired in the car, everything in the car will have a GSR on it. Yes, absolutely. Yes, yes. Glad that you're back. Glad that you're back. All right, let's go on. Let's hear what else he has to say.
Never.
I keep being in my head like that.
So deep breath. Okay? I know it's hard. Deep breath. Okay. What did he sound like when he was talking to you? Like, what was his voice like?
You got a cigarette, man? Oh, I don't know. He said, what? I'm trying to remember exactly how he said it.
When he did that, so you get a good look at the gun? Do you have any idea? Can you describe it at all?
I believe so.
It was called
Okay, so it was a smaller handgun that looked like a semi-automatic style handgun, not a revolver.
No, it wasn't a revolver.
Okay. And he reached in through the open window? You remember which hand he had? Was it right hand or left hand?
It was his left hand. I believe it was his left hand.
Okay. So he comes into the car with it, and you look back from getting the cigarettes, and you're like, holy shit.
I went over to get the cigarette.
Yeah.
And then I looked, he had it. He was just putting it, you got
So you had it at your face?
Pointing it at, yeah, he was pointing it at me, trying to put it on my face.
Okay, so
right when I looked out, he was like trying to put it on me, and I just went back and I pulled it.
Okay, you pulled it.
I pulled
so
his
you
hand
had his hand,
into,
and the gun was past you.
As soon as I grabbed his arm, it said, pow, and I let it go.
Okay. Well, that's a natural reaction, man. Getting the gun in your face. Obviously, you're gonna try to get it out of your face. So he reaches in, so his hand's all in the car in front of your face. He's hitting you in the face, kind of. I'm gonna repeat myself a lot, so please forgive me.
Does it touch you at all, or like almost it's just so close?
He's kind of pushing it in your face, or just hitting you with it.
Just like was putting it towards me.
It's kind of like intimidating you, kind of like.
Yeah. So my Graham, I'm talking to the detectives right now. I want to know, Graham, I need you. I don't want to, I can't do this. They said you're taking her to Halifax.
They haven't shown it yet.
Yeah, she was breathing and making noises and everything. Like the back of her head or something. I don't know, Graham. I just don't want to see her again.
Did this mother... Oh, he is a fucking idiot. I don't know who he's on the phone with, but did he just said, I don't know, on the back of her head? How would again, he says shit that incriminates his dumb ass every fucking chance he get outside of him crying and carrying on the way that he is. How could she get shot in the back of her head? The only way that I see her getting shot of the back of her head, that means that she was trying to exit the vehicle when you was fighting with the guy with the gun, or you grabbed the gun. And then when she was trying to dip out, it shot her in the back of her head. But if that's not the case, if she was still buckled up in her seatbelt while the EMS is coming and she has a bullet wound to her head, there's no way he can shoot her in the back of her head. The EMS said that she was shot on her left side of her temple. The EMS said that. What are you talking about telling someone she got shot in the back of her head? Like, bruh, like, shut up. Like, Jesus, man. Oh my God. He has his phone. Like I said, he's still not being looked as a suspect yet. They still have him in a victim status due to the fact that he said that this was an armed robbery that went wrong. So they're now trying to pick the pieces of whether or not did a robbery occur. Once they can confirm with more information or evidence that there was no robbery and that the location that he initially told them that they were at wasn't where it took place, they will now move it on into this is a homicide or a manslaughter. But this dude is getting on my doggone nerves. Damn, look at that huge wet spot on the counter. Wipe it. Like, Brucey getting OCD over here. He's looking at that wet spot. He's like, OCD. She turned away from him, hoping he wouldn't shoot. Right. That's another situation too, if that's the truth. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. No, he has not been charged yet. They have not deemed him yet as the actual suspect. They're still looking at him as a victim.
Brandon, can you give her a call back a little bit?
I will call you back here. My queen, man. This is my queen.
They are watching him.
How long you guys been together?
They are definitely watching him, Donna.
Like the better part of 8 months now. But she's the best thing that I've ever had. She's the only real genuine anything that I've ever had in my whole entire life, yo. She like makes me want to live.
Hold on to that, okay? I know this is hard, but we're trying to help her and we're trying to help you, okay?
Yes.
Even Brennan, who isn't the brightest bulb in the pack, is hesitant to admit that they've only been dating for 8 months. And when you look at the nature of their relationship, it's been far from 8 months in paradise. Multiple times, Savannah had contacted police about Brennan threatening to harm and kill her. Just a month prior to her death, Savannah tried to file a report for physical harm, but was told she didn't have enough evidence. In spite of several friends telling a deputy that they had personally seen Brennan harm Savannah. In response, the deputy asked why she hadn't reported the incident sooner and why no one had called police if there were so many witnesses. Evidently, that deputy doesn't seem to understand how toxic relationships work.
About 8 months y'all been together?
Hey, C. Carol, how you doing? Yeah, he's doing way. Definitely crocodile too.
Y'all living together before that, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, where y'all living at?
Yeah, she was fighting back. That's why he did that.
Yeah.
You here in town too?
He's here now. I'm sorry.
Okay, but does he live here?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, stuff, man. We see a lot of people falling through hard times. Especially the hotels over there. I see it quite often. On patrol, I work up there, and people were taking the best spot, man. Staying at the bus stop, spending a period of time, and then getting in and out of their car, and then popping up tents in the woods and stuff. And it's a struggle, man. Yeah. I feel for you guys having to deal with all that. So when y'all were at the microtel, you never had any encounters with anybody, never had any beefs with anybody, nothing where anyone would ever threaten you guys or felt scared that somebody want to hurt you, nothing like that ever occurred?
No, not really. I mean, people are always frequenting the microtel. There's always like weirdos and strangers out there.
Yeah.
Like, I come from a bad part in Pennsylvania. I'm not, I'm used to shady shit, you know. So I just know what to look for, you know. And that was my only concern was me and her had somewhere to stay, you know. So like we never was hanging out with them type of people or nothing. We literally go and just started work and everything. Like we're trying to even trying to.
When this guy came up to your car, where did he come from?
I don't know, man.
Everybody has to
I
say
did not
the
know.
You didn't know anybody calling you or anything like that.
No.
What time was
Not
it?
true love in prison, Ricardo.
Was it dark out still or sun up?
No, it's
Okay.
I'm gonna get you.
Literally happened, and I rushed straight here with her. Like literally,
I promise. I'll create some more stickers.
took off like a bat out of hell.
Except video evidence proves that Brennan didn't come directly to the hospital, in spite of the fact that his girlfriend, who he claims was his world and someone he wanted to spend the rest of his life with, was dying in his passenger seat. Because when police finally were able to trace Brennan's car the morning Savannah was shot, they discovered footage of him running towards a tree line and hiding something, wasting precious moments that could have saved her life. You already have an idea of what police found.
And see, didn't I tell you that whole him leaving the scene of the crime, and so like that was a dead giveaway to me that he was trying to hide something. And then now they finding out what exactly he was trying to hide, which would be the murder weapon. It's unfortunate that your dumbass left the holster of your weapon in the hotel that you got kicked out of. Like that is going to match. You probably even had the bullets. Like I said, remember when he said he wanted to go back in his car to get cigarettes? He probably had the bullets or the bullet casings or whatever inside the car, and he was trying to pick that up or trying to get that, secretly before they go and they examine his vehicle. This guy is a piece of work here. All the crying and all the stuff like that, but then to have all this history that you only been with this girl for 8 months, and you not only have you beaten on her, you have threatened her life numerous of times. She did what she needed to do. She went and tried to file a police report. They said they needed more evidence. They needed to make sure that it wasn't like a mutual domestic violence that happens a lot, right? It happens a lot. Like we have to admit that some of this domestic violence that be occurring, women be doing the most, men be doing the most at the same time. They be going blow for blow with each other, right? But then they look and see who lost the fight, and whoever looks the worst, the cops is going to go and say, okay, the person who doesn't look like they lost the fight is the aggressor, and this one is the victim. It's just crazy. So crazy. Let's see. Alfred, how are you doing? Happy Friday. He said it's over. Yeah. He didn't go straight to the hospital. No, he didn't. Because like I told you, he wasn't trying to go straight to the hospital. He was trying to find a way to cover it up. But then he did this in broad daylight because out of a fit of rage and anger and the fact that he couldn't control her and get her to do what he wanted to do, he didn't have enough time to cover it up. He didn't have time to dump her body anywhere. He didn't have time to kick her out the car and nobody see her or nobody see them in the street. So the only thing he could possibly do was to drive off. And then he was like, let me just get rid of the gun. And then let me go towards the hospital. I'm going to call my mom, let her know the situation. And then I'm going to call 911 and I'm going to make up this elaborate story that we was robbed in broad daylight. Let's see. Oh no, they found the powwow. Yep. You guys said he didn't go to. He didn't go to the hospital. Miss is the only one we get in the corner. I see. How are you? No. Yeah. Hi, Dreamer. How you doing? Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday. Let's see. I don't know what that is, but shout out to you. Okay. What says, William says, such a sad situation. It is. It definitely is. It's definitely a sad situation all around. Yes, there's a lot of on social media. Yeah. Sounds like he's been very abusive to her. He has. He has. Right, to hide the powwow, right. He was abusive to her the whole relationship. Yeah, for 8 months. For 8 months, man. It's true. Yeah. His mom was no better. No, his mom is a culprit in my eyes anyway. Definitely in my eyes. But let's keep on going.
There she is, boys. Fall off the hounds. Good for you. Nice. I got my camera on too. So you wrapped the towel. Nice. Good job.
Really, Wes? You like them like that? I do too. I love them. I love them. I'm glad you're having a great
That's
Friday,
right.
Dreamer.
Wrapped in that towel right by the crime scene is the weapon that the attacker, aka Brennan Hill, used to shoot Savannah in the head. Not only does him placing the weapon there imply that, but the blood evidence on the weapon in the car indicate that she was shot from just a foot away on the driver's side of the vehicle. Meaning, with her sitting in the passenger seat, it couldn't have been anyone else but the driver, who also happened to have gunshot residue on his hands. But according to Brennan, he was nowhere near the area where the gun was stashed.
We were just trying to find another hotel. There wasn't nothing. And there's
Yes,
this
it
one
is
that
hard. It's
is
really
on
hard.
the beach. It's this little blue Flagler Inn hotel type thing. And we was trying to find a name for that because the lady gave me a good quote before bike week and just told me to come back after bike week and all that. And we just didn't want to drive down and waste the gas because we're trying to save money and everything. And we literally just...
So y'all checked out, went to the car, and then how long from then until y'all drove over to that dirt lot?
So it was 20 minutes and I even, like, literally was like, was on the phone looking and literally just drove there. Probably like we packed the car up. We were stressing about gonna stay and she was just gonna, she said she was gonna walk and I told her no. I was like, doesn't matter, you know, getting up. Let's go, let's get in the car, we'll find somewhere to go, and it ain't that serious, because she was like, this is like, we're, because we don't got nowhere to go, and it's just like, we'll find somewhere to go type shit, yo, and that's all we were trying to do, was just find somewhere for us to go and be safe, like, something to shit.
Why was she gonna walk away? She wasn't gonna go with you?
She just be getting beside herself sometimes and just, she'll shut down. You know, she'll just be like, I'm just gonna walk, I'm fine. And
did anything happen that made her feel like that, or?
No, just pissed off. And we gotta check on and got nowhere to go. No help from my side, no help from her side. It's just like we were like, what are we gonna do now, babe? Like this pointless type of shit. Like, look at us. No, babe, no.
Didn't I say he was doing that, Ricardo? Didn't I tell you
$1,000, I got close to $1,000, we'll be alright, you know? It's just, we're just trying to be happy and have a life and get our own. She finally got a job to get the proof of income.
Where'd you hire at?
This new burger place.
Culver's?
No, it's, Burger Brothers or something.
Oh, he's worse than that. He calmed down a little bit. He was squealing earlier.
So it's not a Culver's, not a construction.
There's lots of new places.
Yeah. Good job.
Police have every reason to be interested in where Savannah started her job, because that's precisely where she was heading the morning that she was killed. She was scheduled to work one of her first few shifts. In other words, she wasn't looking for a hotel like Brennan claimed, and the two weren't sitting in a random parking lot. In the parking lot of her job, where she was trying to make a better life for herself, Brennan attempted to snuff out Savannah's short life. According to him, it was because Savannah didn't want to work that day. However, it's clear, based on texts, her police reports, and shared conversations with friends, that she wanted out of her tumultuous relationship. Sadly, she wasn't given the chance to leave.
So it seems that he was bothering her because she got a job. And she got a job so she can make her own money, have her own income, and that would easily allow her to transition away from being in this abusive relationship. And him being an abuser, he knows that, right? This is why they want you dependent on them in some form or fashion. If they cannot have you financially, fully financially dependent on them, they will have you emotionally dependent on them. You get your validation from them completely, 100%. Your self-worth completely from them. And that's what abusers do. That's the tactic that they use. He knew her going to go get a job and to go work, that was her detaching from him. He could not handle that. He couldn't handle that. He couldn't accept that. So he wanted to take her out. Because, you know what, if you can't be with me and endure what I want to give you, you don't deserve anything else. And I have the right to do it. That's his mindset. That is definitely his mindset. Remember, he's high. Yeah, he is. Somehow I believe that the incident saved his mom's life. It's just crazy. Bama boy, what's up with you? What's up with you? How you doing? Happy Friday to you, sir. Hope everything's well with you. It's so good to see you, Bama boy. You're late. You're late though. You're late. Go in the corner boy. You're late though. Because the next one could have been his mom insight. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Appreciate you, Bama boy. Appreciate you as always, good sir.
You can't think of any reason why somebody would want to try to do this to you guys?
Have you had beef with anyone at all that you can think of? Recently, or?
Was a teenage kid. No, it was just an argument, but no, not at all.
When was that argument?
This was months ago.
What about her? Any arguments with anyone, anything like that?
Oh no, she literally will do anything to help anybody.
Hey Nicole, how you doing? Happy Friday to you, dear. Hope everything's going well with you.
Do you remember how many times or how many shots were fired or anything inside the car?
Only one.
Just one?
And what happened after the shot went off? I know it's hard, it's a lot to process, but just slow it.
I also want you to point out that it's very strategic with him to pretend that he's crying and that he's hovering down and stuff like that. He doesn't even know that that's giving off that he is he's fake. Also, it's giving off too that he knows that he cannot look them in their face and tell them the truth. And he knows that they're going to be reading his eyes. They're going to be reading his mouth movement, see if his mouth is dry. They're going to be looking for all these little hints that's going to let them know that he's lying. And it's very easy for him to keep on coming up with plausible reasoning about what happened in this incident. If he just keeps his head and them not seeing his face, keep his head in his lap, he can think. He gives him time to think. They're not looking and studying his face. This is making him comfortable. It's making him comfortable to continue to tell his lie or his narrative of the story. I'm so glad that in this situation, she was able to get a recording. And I think that also the reason why she was able to get a recording, or why she was recording the situation, is because she knew that he was about to do something again. And remember, they told us that she already went to the police and they said that they did not have enough evidence. They had already told her that she needed more evidence. So she was already recording every single time they had a situation. He probably found out that she was also recording too and decided to take her life as well. That could also be a possibility why he even shot the gun. Let's see. If I was a cop, I would say stop putting on the act. I know you did it. Right. When they get to that point that the heat is on, they will. Weak. Yes. Weak. Oh Lord, this dude is a whole man, listen. He killed her being jealous. He's probably thought that there was another man. I don't think it was another man. He just didn't want her to leave. He didn't want to leave. He wanted to control her. He wanted to definitely control her. Dude, you fake as fuck and you know it, cuz. Yes, he is. He is. Miss MJ, can I have a pass? Yes, you have a pass. You have a pass for being late. Yeah, but I was just joking with you. That's exactly what he is, a fake thug. Yeah, he definitely is. It started at the motel and she was thinking ahead. Yeah, she was just going to work and all the stuff like that. And he already had an inkling that she was done with this. It's so sad that he did this just because she was turning her life around and finally taking control of her own life. Yes. And that's the thing. That's what narcissists do. This is what abusers do. And we have seen other cases where women were just the same. We just went over the case with the woman who ran over her boyfriend. It's terrible. Let's see. First of all, God forgive me if I was in that situation. I would say, listen, I can't talk now. I have to be at the hospital. This kid is Drama City. I agree, Drana. I definitely agree. With the police, it's a marathon, not a sprint, but I'm not that patient. My patience is a virtue. And sometimes y'all see me, I be having patience for some things, and other things, it gets out of hectic. But let's go on.
Down and think through it and try to tell me what happened.
This shot went off, and he took off running, and I immediately looked over at her because the gun was pointed that way, and I wanted to make sure she was. It was like this, I don't do this. I don't want to do this.
Oh my God, he's at it again.
See nothing like that,
I don't know what it's like, man.
Just watch a woman you love leave her back. And there's nothing you can do.
Well, you tried, man.
I should have ran that guy over.
Brennan, look at me. You did the right thing. You got her.
I should have ran him over.
That would have taken away time that you helped her getting her here. Do you understand? You got her here.
Now I'm saying I should have ran him over.
What? My baby. No, please. No. It don't feel real. Like I don't even feel her. Like no.
Deep, slow, deep breaths, okay? I know it's hard.
No.
What were y'all doing last night? Let's get away from this part a little bit. What were y'all doing last night? Were y'all at the hotel?
Somebody come get him,
Y'all in the room together still, right? Y'all
We were having great sex last night.
Yo, he is
You're having a good
doing the
time.
most, Donna.
Everything was good last night, right?
Boo this
Yeah,
man,
you got some shit coming
boo.
up. You trying to figure out where you gotta go tomorrow and all that type of stuff. But y'all were enjoying each other's
Yes,
company.
he's not
and-
getting it. He's not getting it.
Right? So last night was good. You had good times, right? Everything's good the whole night. Y'all do what you do with each other, enjoy each other's company, and then
We was over at my friend's house house eating dinner.
When did you guys do that? Before you guys went back to the...
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I agree. Definitely busy.
Trying to find him. We went to his house to eat.
Well, did you go to his house and then come back to the hotel and then go to bed, or did you guys leave the hotel to go there and then come back?
No,
or like,
we left his house and went to the hotel and
then spent the rest of the night.
spent the rest of the night there.
And at the hotel all last night and all for the morning, everything until you guys checked out, everything was good and y'all were enjoying each other and everything was good. No issues came up, no arguments, nothing like that.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's good, man. Like I said, she's still on her way down to Halifax, so she's going to get the best treatment she can there at a level 1 trauma center. So that's, in this whole greater area, this is the best place where she could be going. So what you were able to do, what Detective Scalia was saying, that she's right on point. Call 911, let everybody know what's happening. Call, I'm sure you're to get here to get her the help. All those actions you took, those were the best things you could do to help her.
Yep.
So you need to remember that she's still fighting, bro. She's heading down there to the best hospital she can be going to, and she's fighting her. And the actions that you did gave her this chance, and you're doing that. You know what I mean?
Can I go be with her?
Well, right now you couldn't. No, right now nobody's going to be with her besides the doctors. You know what I mean?
We couldn't even get her there to be with her.
Yeah, there's none of us could have it.
Now that he know that she fighting, he want to be with her so he can tell her, you know, I love you. No, I didn't mean to do it, baby. Don't just say that. It's, you know, go with the story. Don't rat me out. I love you, baby. I love you. Like, man. Let's see. Good cop, bad cop is waiting on the hallway. Yep. This is where the cop says there was a foul complaint against you, and let's cut the shit because we know you did it. I hope it's eventually coming. You're absolutely right. Let him see fights in his new boo in jail. They fight back in there. Yeah, right. Now he wants to be with her. Right, exactly. Because he wants to plead with her and mess with her heartstrings and think he can butter her up to not expose or to go with his story. He want to be the first person that she sees when he wake up to scare the living daylights out of her. She's still fighting for her life, or did she pass away? Right now, they said that she's still fighting for her life. That's what they just told him. And that's why he said that, can I go see her or can I be with her? Can I be with her? Do you like when Tina, do you like Ike when Tina was in the ambulance? Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, right, exactly. Oh, Obama, I hope you didn't do nothing. No, you didn't. No. I hope you're not serious, Obama. You never do anything. You always cool and welcome over here. I hope nothing happened. Let's go on.
A chance to be there with her right now.
Oh, please, Lord, please. Please don't take my baby, please. No. I can't tell this. I can't. I am not shit that in my life all the time. I finally get something good, please. Like, this can't be real, man. This can't be real.
Brennan really wants to paint a picture of a martyr who has waited his entire life for his other half, but in reality, he's been the person who has made life challenging for everyone around him. At the time of his interrogation, Brennan actually had a warrant out for his arrest for an incident of domestic violence in Pennsylvania. His ex-girlfriend, Chanel, wasn't shy about sharing details of the violence she faced at his hands, and even his own grandmother thought horribly of him. A few months prior to Savannah being shot, she texted the mother of Brennan's child. Brennan is an a-hole. I don't deny this, nor am I sticking up for him.
I got another question for you, okay?
Yes, sir.
Something I'm trying to make sense of. We've been doing this for a little bit, okay? And this does not take away anything about what happened, okay? So people get scared when I ask this question, but it's a very important question I need to ask you. Okay? It's very
X Bomber, you're gonna get stalked, man. You can't go nowhere. You gotta stay here, Bomber.
no type
You're gonna
of
get
wrongdoing
stalked.
by
Real
anybody.
for real.
Okay? A lot of times we have issues and somebody's selling somebody a bag of weed that they want to rip, and then they have shootings and crazy shit happens over dumb shit like
You're
that.
not in the corner.
You know?
I'm
So there's a
just
little fight,
joking.
somebody beefs, somebody looking at somebody's girl, you talking shit, blah blah blah, stuff happens, somebody escalates it. You know, something happens. To have a completely just random thing.
I sell weed. I sell weed, and I was not there to sell no weed. It was nothing like that at all. I legit
Yeah, he
only
has a long
sell
history,
to
yeah.
my friends in my circle. They're all teenagers. None of them would try to rob us or nothing like that.
That's what I was getting at.
I
don't think
promise
they had
you.
anything
No,
to
I
do.
know.
Okay.
I promise you, it was nothing like that. I don't even sell a whole lot of weed. It's literally just enough to keep me and her smoking, and that's it. That's it.
We say that all the time, just to kind of support what you want.
Yeah,
You sell a little bit so you
I'm
can get more for
not.
yourself.
I promise
I don't
you.
about marijuana. Okay.
Yes, we love him over here. You better come back. We're gonna stop.
I never.
But you only sell to your friends. So you don't go out to any other. So you would know this guy because he'd be your friend.
The only other homeless person that I ever gave any weed to was the old white dude, and he's always at Staples, and that was not him.
I know him.
You
Okay.
know who I'm talking about.
I know him.
It was not.
Okay. That's obviously something that's a concern, and I appreciate you being honest and telling me that, because that comes up a lot with these types of cases. And sometimes we've learned from the past, that sometimes it takes a really long time, hours and hours and days, before somebody's like, okay, yeah, I actually do sell some little bit of weed.
No, I gotta be completely honest with you, because I need you to help me. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Bullshit, you
So you weren't trying to sell anybody there? There was nothing set up where somebody would have known
Yeah,
that you were
I
going
heard
there?
that.
Right? 'Cause hear me out,
You
right?
ain't no
If you tell
teen. You're a
somebody
grown ass
and they want to
man
rip
with
you off,
a full-fledged
they go to wait
beard.
there, the guy shows up.
You probably
That did
have
not
hairy balls.
No, sir, I would tell you straight up. I would be like, this set me up, like, let's do this now. Like, I'll call him right now type shit.
Okay.
Like, no, I promise
With
you.
the stress, man. With the stress, I gotta ask. You know what I mean? So
It's been really
that's,
annoying, Star.
it's tough. You're being very helpful. As much you may not realize it, you're being helpful. You're giving a lot of information. Okay. So
I'm trying my hardest,
with the stress, and I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine. And I don't want to imagine what you're feeling right now. But you know, you're doing a real good job, and I appreciate you putting the effort in to talk us, to try to help us. Because again, you're continuing to try to help her.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's all you've done since this has gone down. All you've done is everything you can to try to help her out. Okay? So just know that. I'm not here, bro.
Fred, you want some water or something?
I want some vodka. I want water.
I hear ya.
I can't give you that. I don't think they even have that here. So I can't
Hey,
give you
Julia,
that.
how are you? Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday.
So shit goes down. You immediately start driving, and you call 911 while you're driving.
Yeah.
You're going to get all the help there. Yes.
Down Old
yes,
Kings.
absolutely,
You can
yes.
keep heading south this direction. How exactly do you get here? Do you remember?
No, I didn't come out Old Kings.
Okay, which way did you go? I wasn't there, so.
I went down to the highway because I don't know how to get through here without a GPS, and I know the highway.
Yeah.
Flew like a bat out of hell down the highway.
So you went back past the hotels?
Yeah, I went down, I jumped the highway, and I beelined it straight here.
That's pretty best way to go, man. That was good.
Yeah.
Even with the stress you're making, you're making the right call, man. That's probably what I would go to.
I almost wrecked twice. I almost hit this lady. I didn't even care. It didn't matter. I was like, Gore, I gotta go, I gotta go. And she's looking at me like I'm crazy, like my baby's dying.
Okay, don't worry about her.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to pull that something hard.
Not gonna think about it tomorrow.
Thank you, Boricua.
okay? This is
Yeah,
free,
we go
alright?
there because obviously you've been asking a lot of tough questions, man. So, all right, just do your best you can, try to relax. And I think your mom's out here.
Yeah, I
So,
know
I can
my
have,
mom.
I can have her come sit here with you, bro.
I know you told me get some fresh air.
Here's the thing. There's a bunch of people outside.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much, Brucey. Yeah, so Brucey was so nice and kind to go to my store, and he bought a good couple of cups, corner boy cups, corner girl cups, and he wanted to give it out to subscribers for free. So all you have to do is just email him, and he will send you the cup. You don't have to give him your actual address. You can have it set up to go to a P.O. box at your post office, and it'll be sent to you. So thank you, Brucey, again for doing that. That was truly, truly a lovely gesture. Most appreciated, as always. Too many little details, then he can't remember. Yes, exactly, because he's lying through his teeth, and he's horrible with it. Hey, Washu, how you doing? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Hope everything is well, dear. The tears are still rolling. There ain't no tears. It's just the wailing. He sounds like a dying seal at this point. He said, I gotta know before November so I can get them out by Christmas. Right. So let him know before November. Just send him an email. You can just click on his name, his email that he uses for his channel, because Brucey has a channel too. You can contact him this way if you would like a corner boy or a corner girl cup. Repto says he's holding in that. Yeah, it sounds like it. Definitely. What is a grown ass man crying about? Yeah, you missed a lot, Washu. You missed a lot. He shot his girlfriend in the head, and he came up with this bogus story that they were robbed by gunpoint in broad daylight in Florida, and it was a black man with a black shirt, with black jeans, black socks, and black sneakers that did this. But his girlfriend was shot on the left side of her temple. Yeah. The more he talks, the deeper he buries himself. Yes, absolutely. And this is what they want. And this is what we all want. How can I do that? Oh, just go to the store. If you go to the store, you can purchase anything. I have necklace, cups. I got sweaters, sweatshirts, corner girls, sweatshirt, corner boy sweatshirts, whatever you like. And if not, just email Brucey and you can get your cup for free, Joanne. I was thinking that small puddle of water was him trying to wash himself. Could be, or I don't know if it's necessarily a sink. It doesn't necessarily look like a sink, but it could have been like a bottle of water or something. All right, let's see. Is this man an alcoholic and his maniac episode phase has worn off or what? No, he's not an alcoholic. We know that he's probably a drug addict and he's an abuser. He's been abusing his girlfriend and almost took her life numerous of times. They only been dated for 8 months. She linked up with his ex-girlfriend who actually has a case out on him from the domestic violence that happened prior. And she was trying to warn her that the things that she went through, when she finally believed the ex-girlfriend because she started experiencing it, they teamed up together. So she was making her exit plan by getting a job. He realized, or he got notified probably by the mama or somebody, that those two were talking and that she was about to leave him. And in a fit of rage, he shoots her in the head. Yes, black hat, right? He's stupid. Yes, he is. In black car. Yes, he was in a black car. Yeah, everything was black. Everything was black. Right now she's fighting for her life, Star, but she might pass away. But right now she's fighting for her life.
No. You listen. Your emotions are not my problem. It's more protecting you from prying eyes and nosy people and the press that might show up and take your picture. They don't need that, and you don't need that.
What police actually don't need is their number one suspect running away. They take a break to go consult incoming evidence, while Brennan continues to use the couch as a jungle gym.
Brennan, right? You mind if I take this off?
Yes, you're fine.
Alright, man. Just so you know, I'm Corporal Fuentes with the Sheriff's Office, okay?
Yes, sir.
You're just kind of bringing me up to speed on what's going on. Alright, right when I find out what's going on with her, I'll let you know, okay? Alright?
She's not dead, right? She's alive, right?
Yeah.
Then my baby's fighting.
Yeah,
she's fighting.
Yes. Okay.
Deep breaths for her, okay?
Yeah, it's like a gold control,
We're trying to
right?
figure out what happened.
Sometimes they try to send people on wild goose
We're here
chase.
to try to get as many answers, okay? Obviously, we're here at the hospital. She's not here. Okay,
I hope
to
so.
have a
I've been
more
waiting
organized
for it.
setting
I've been
where
waiting
people
for the
come
cop
back
to come
the-
in
our
and be
office
like,
so we
got
can
the
figure out what's going
bullshit, and
Yeah.
let him
Okay, I'll have one
fold
of our
like a
guys
folding chair.
drive you there. She's literally right down the road, okay?
I know my mom. She's outside.
I know, she could follow us.
Oh, thank you so
I'll have
much
her
for
follow
doing
us,
that,
okay?
Ricardo. He
So
does good stuff.
She could follow us down there, and then, so we'll do that, okay?
Yeah.
And then, because we'll be able to get more updates and stuff like
Yes,
that about
exactly,
her.
Washu.
So we can
Exactly.
keep you in the loop as much as we can, okay? So you cool with that?
Yeah, I need a cigarette. Is there any way we can get some or something?
Yeah, we'll get you a cigarette. Just let me see how we can get you there, okay? It's literally right down the road. Your mom's outside. He's talking to one of the detectives.
Can I go out
Yeah, he
and
keeps
see
on
her?
asking.
She's talking to
He keeps on asking because he wants
Okay,
her to be
I
dead, so he
need,
can't
like,
speak.
her from moral support. Like, I'm falling apart right now, man.
I hear you.
Please.
I'm trying to listen. I just got here, okay? I got to try to sort this out. You got to bear with me as much as you can so I can sort this out. All right, Brendan? We'll get you to our office. You'll follow, okay? So we can sit down and talk.
Okay?
I know.
Just deep breath, okay? What kind of cigarettes you smoke?
Anything that's
Anything?
I don't care.
We'll find you something.
This is Brucey.
I want to go with my
I know.
This
mom.
is Brucey, sweetheart. This is Brucey.
I keep seeing her. I keep seeing them pulling her out the car. Like, this is not.
That's something nobody wants to see.
Yeah.
Why do we gotta do all this right now? I need my mom. I gotta calm my brain down. Like,
Thanks, Brucey.
and then she's like, this is not good for me now.
We don't want that right now, because you got to fight for her, because she's fighting for you. Okay?
He does need a tranquilizer. Please put him to bed. Give him, I don't know, give him some Tylenol.
What's the tattoo behind your ear? Semicolon? What'd you get that for? Because I know what it means.
Yeah, he does.
It means life continues on, right? Right. And you have to fight right now, okay? You gotta stay calm and level-headed. For you and for her. And for your mom.
I can't take being in this room.
No,
Yeah.
we're gonna get you out of here. I don't want to be sitting there either. Hospitals are not fun. I get it.
Not necessarily,
I promise you.
but yes, it is interrogating. They are studying him.
We got stuff.
At this
Be way more
point.
comfortable. We'll get your mom and follow us down there. Okay?
I know. He's making me hungry
She's talking
too.
to my partner right now. We just don't want to interrupt it. Okay? Now let's talk. But you got that tattoo for a reason.
Brannon may have struggled with that kind of ideation in his life, which I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. However, according to the allegations of those who knew him, it was something he used as a manipulative threat to keep people in line, more than it was something he wanted to act on. And in the video Savannah took of him just before her death, she shows just one example of it.
The trash can?
Oh, I keep seeing her like.
Oh my God, he is driving me insane. Like, why are you acting like a child? Did he just literally go back into like third grade? He's acting like a child. I'm gonna pee. I'm using the whole room as a jungle gym and all this stuff. But here you are getting tattoos. Here you are carrying a gun like you a tough guy. Here you are smashing like you a grown man. And here you are trying to use this get up to make you seem like you're tougher than you really are, but you turn it into a whole, excuse my French, a whole pansy in this situation. Like, what is going on, dude? Like, shut up. Like, I'm tired of hearing him whine. The detective is tired of you. She got her hand on her face because she's sick of your shit. She's so sick of your shit. We're all sick of your shit. Everybody in my chat is sick of your shit. Like, please stop already. Please stop. Like, she is better at her job. Thank you so much, Brucey, for letting him know. A man cried. Nah, it's only certain men, but his is fake. His is fake. When I see and when I hear real men cry, it hurts. You know, it hurts my soul. His is fake as shit. Oh, he's getting psyched down. Is he feeling the pressure? Yeah, he's starting to feel it. That's why he's trying to dip. The crying yell he did when she says she's fighting, right? Like, come on. Yeah, you're gonna take him out of there right to jail. Right, exactly. You're gonna get out of there. You're gonna get out of that room. You're tired of the pressure. Yes, you're gonna get out that room. Right into jail cell. Oh, he's playing crazy. Yeah, he's trying. Talk about he's traumatized and he's seeing things. Look, now if all else fails, you're so traumatized, you're seeing things, and is a whole psyop. This guy is doing a whole psyop right now. They already know they're just going along with the game and see how far it's going to go. Yes, they do. You'll be seeing her in your nightmares. I hope you never get arrested, asshole. Yeah, I agree, Brucey. Definitely. I totally agree.
Thank you.
On his dad.
I can't tell you it's going to go away. I can't force it out of your...
Do you have a lighter with you, Ellie?
No.
Okay, we got smoke, so that's why. Let me see if I can track down a lighter.
I have some at my desk.
Okay, yeah, let me see. And then, just so you know, all right, I'll let you smoke a cigarette. You want to smoke it here or at our court?
I have live lighters in my desk.
Well, we'll do it at the courthouse, okay? So, do you have anything on you or anything like that? Okay, just because you're going to get into one of our cars and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
so
we did it already.
Yeah, okay. And then we'll let you smoke a cigarette there. Let me try to track down. Your mom's still talking with the detective. She already knows she's going to meet us down there, okay? So right now, let's move this over there where it's more controlled, okay?
So we got like 6 lighters.
So we don't have a scene here or anything like that, okay? This deputy...
His need to throw up went away pretty fast when they offered that cigarette, didn't it?
She's still fighting. Yeah, she's still fighting. She's a fighter? Yeah. She's fighting, right?
Yeah.
Are you a religious man at all? Prayers, that's the biggest thing. Prayers right now.
My baby's fighting. My baby's fighting.
She's fighting, man.
She's fighting, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
She's not giving up on me. She's not giving up, right?
No, she's fighting.
Tell me, don't,
I'm
man.
not. If she passes, I'll let you know. She's fighting.
I don't even want to know. You can't do that to me, man. I swear to God,
she's fighting.
Lose her.
I'm telling you, man, she's fighting. She's fighting. Okay? I'm telling you right now, she's fighting. She's still alive, okay? Right when I hear anything, I'll let you know right away.
You can't take her from me, bro. You can't do this shit to me. No,
Mike.
no.
Brendan, let's go inside. Come on.
At this point, police were fairly certain that Brennan was behind Savannah being shot, but a deep dive into her phone and the couple's history proved even worse. Savannah took the following footage shortly before Brennan shot her. In it, Brennan is behind the wheel, driving erratically, which is another tactic often used by violent partners to scare people into submission. In this case, however, Savannah wasn't backing down.
Hope you got somewhere to go, because I ain't paying for a hotel. I'm paying for some narco, and I'm going to CVS and getting a bag of needles right now. Which way, Savannah? Which way am I going, yo? I got it. Don't worry. Signs. Hope you happy.
Nobody's happy. Not even you. And you don't even want to make an effort to be.
He shot his baby mama. Oh no, not his baby mama, but his girlfriend in the head, and she died.
Tiffany, you say that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's one of those guys.
Because I've only been in your life for 3 months. And you were going downhill before. So,
No,
yeah.
I wasn't.
Yeah, you were.
No, I wasn't. I was going uphill before I met you. Shit was actually looking up before I met you.
Mm-hmm.
Then when I met you, shit.
You had to flaunt it to Chanel. You had to spite her and put it all over social media.
Because you crying in my ear. I'm
no,
not
I didn't.
The secret. I'm not the secret, Brennan. I'm not the secret. I gotta live like a secret. Gotta be a secret to your baby.
No, I said that I don't deserve to be a secret, and that if you can't accept me and treat me like your woman, then yes, I was gonna leave.
I hate you. I hate you. I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I hate you.
No, you don't.
I do. I hate you so much right now. You did not come out that store what I asked you to come out that store with. I hate you. When you gonna wake? You stupid. When I jumped out that car, if that was a real gun, he was reaching. I'm gonna beat your shit out you, yo. You stupid. Bro, I'll turn on. What's wrong with you? You all got me. I hate you. You're gonna see. Because if you threw it away in the face right now, you better hope you didn't. You better hope you can tell me where it is. Where, Savvy?
I don't know.
So you really threw my shit
No,
away?
I didn't throw it away. I put it up on the counter.
You put it up on the counter? Savvy, where's my shit?
I don't know.
Where is my shit?
I told you I don't know. I didn't.
So as you can see, she was recording. And he's a junkie. And he's abusive. And even before he shot her, he was already saying that he was going to beat the F out of her. He was already saying, I hate you. I hate you. And he was speeding, trying to fear her, to tell him, okay, I'll do whatever you want. Just slow down. Stop driving crazy. And she had already said to him, I'm going to leave. You're not treating me with respect. You're not treating me the way that I'm supposed to be treated as a woman. I'm going to leave. And he's been spiraling out of control ever since. Now, all of a sudden, he's looking for his smoke thing. She put it out in the corner, but that was just another thing that he used to make him feel like he was justified to do what he did. That's what he needed to justify to do what he did to her. This shit is sad. Absolutely sad. See, it was going on in the motel and escalated in the car. Right, exactly. Hi, Isaiah. How you doing? Happy Friday to you. She knew about the ex-girlfriend, right, because they've been in contact with each other. They've been in contact with each other. And the ex-girlfriend told her what he did to her. He was abusing her, beating her. And when she went to the police, and that's why he had a warrant in Pennsylvania. Remember, they're from Pennsylvania. They was traveling down, living in motels in Florida. He was escaping the warrant for his arrest for what he did to his ex-girlfriend. And that's why they was down there in Florida. He didn't know that they were in connection with her because she was trying to warn this girl to get away from him. He's a danger. He's dangerous. And he, he felt it. He felt it. So he shot her because she doesn't have his drugs. No, he shot her. He wanted to hurt her anyway because she was literally about to leave him. What shit is he talking about? Yeah, his dope. He's a junkie. He's a whole junkie. His coke. He's a cokehead. Yes, absolutely. He is a cokehead. You keep me a secret. I don't want to be a secret. No, that's what he wants to say. He wasn't no secret, and it wasn't no secret because she knew about him and knew about the ex-girlfriend. Not the only reason, but certainly escalated to that. I don't think his end game was to unalive her. He did want to kill her. He did. He was blaming her for everything wrong in his life, right? And she already said that he'd been spiraling out of control for the past 3 months. So not only was he abusing her and all that stuff like that, she's seen him spiraling more out of control 3 months ago. This guy is nasty. He is. It was more than the baby powder. He was going to CVS to get needles. Yes, he was going to get needles. Whole junkie. Whole junkie. You flaunt your ex while you keep me a secret. It wasn't about flaunting because of the simple fact he was putting his ex on social media trying to defame her because she had a warrant out for his arrest for the domestic violence that he did to her when they were together. Definitely the drugs was the excuse. Yeah, it was the excuse. It was the excuse for him to do what he did. Let's finish.
I didn't throw it away. I did not throw it away.
Where's my shit, yo? Where's my shit?
I left it there. I didn't even touch it.
Are you serious? You done?
Brennan.
Brother,
I will get it.
I'll get it.
I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get it.
Yo, you're
okay.
Dumb.
No, I'm not. I promise I'll get it. I'll get it.
Piece of
I will
shit.
get it for you. I will get it for you.
No wonder you have nobody.
I'm so sorry that happened to you, Linda.
I don't.
Tell me they're gonna call the cops. They're gonna call the cops. Forward and slow. Over for getting over.
This video evidence that Savannah was brilliant enough to take helped prove motive, but it wasn't just the footage that she took. It's what she did with some of the last breaths that she took. Following the shooting, Savannah slipped in and out of a comatose-like state. Police were able to question her through a system where she would nod, shake her head, or shrug for yes, no, and I don't know. When asked if Brennan shot her, she repeatedly nodded. Tragically, Savannah was unable to survive the shooting. After having the bullet extracted from her head, she passed away from complications related to the shooting on November 9, 2022. She was just 23 years old. In response, Brennan spiraled. He tried to change the story, stating that it was an accident and that the gun went off due to a faulty trigger. However, extensive testing proved that to be false. In 2024, he was sentenced to life in prison for the murder of Savannah. Her family rallied around her at the trial, reminding Brennan of the special woman he took from them and urging him to show an ounce of remorse. But of course, he didn't. Fortunately, he has the rest of his life spent behind bars to change his tune.
Thank you for watching today's video. Whether you're new here or have been with us for a while, check out one of the craziest cases I've ever covered right here, or one of my newest uploads right here.
Prayers to that poor woman. She should have never had lost her life. I'm so upset that she wasn't able to get away in time. And she was starting to do the right thing that she was supposed to do, get her money straight, notify everybody, find support. It was just that he, when he realized that it was actually going to happen this time, he did what most narcs and abusive people would do. He wanted to eliminate her, and that's their last way of sticking it to you. You don't get to live on your life and be better without me. You know what I'm saying? I control you. You're here. You're not here now, right? I control you. That was his little sticking up for her last laugh in a way of his abusive nature. Serve him right. Serve him right. I'm glad that he got life in prison. Tell you the truth, the things that he was doing and saying, I would have put him on death row immediately, but he got life in prison. And just to show as much of a punk that he is, what did he do? He tried to say it was an accident. There is no accident. Why are you pulling out your weapon in your car with your woman? That's intentional. There's no accident about that. Why wasn't your weapon in the holster that you bought? You left that at the hotel, but you didn't forget your crack though, right? And then he didn't even show no remorse afterwards, even with the plea to the family to say, don't you feel bad for what you did? He don't feel bad. And he's not going to feel bad because he felt that it was in his right to do it. It was in his right to take her life. It was in his right to beat her to a pulp. It was in his right to verbally threaten her, verbally, drag her and all that stuff like that. So no, he's not going to feel bad. They never will. When is that entitlement and he thinks that you belong to him, he's not going to ever feel guilty for anything that he does against you. So sad, so sad. She was so brave. Prayers to that woman. Prayers to that woman. Yeah. Prayers to that woman. Let's see. Brucey said if you loved her, you wouldn't have been waving a gun in the first place. Right. Exactly. Exactly. Justice was served as much as possible. As much as possible. He'll get another one behind bars. I hope not. I hope not. Ladies, you got to stop doing that. Leave their asses where they need to be at, right? I hope his supper is in jail. It is in jail. All life. Yes, thanks you, sweetheart. I just wanted young ladies to know there's hope. Thank you, Linda. We appreciate it. We definitely appreciate it. He has no content on his page. I don't know. Oh, okay. That's why he was so upset, because he couldn't find his shit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I wish the PD was able to step in when she first came to them for the help, especially since he had an open case. Right. I wish so too. I wish so too. Let's see. But what the funny thing is, maybe when she called the police, it could have been in Florida, and if they're from Pennsylvania, then I don't know. Maybe they didn't pull it up or think to pull it up. Really. I left him a comment. Oh, okay. All right. Y'all ladies need to use your heads. Yeah, stay away. Just definitely stay away. All right, guys. So that was a very sad but very interesting case. Sad ending, even though justice was served. That guy was getting on my nerve. Everybody in the chat was in agreement. He was getting on my nerve. He was getting on y'all nerve. All that performative stunts and crying and wailing and acting like a kid, that just threw me up the loop. It really did. It really did. Like I was about to literally pull out one of my locks. I was going to pull out one of my locks if he started screaming and wailing again with no tears coming down his face. So I will be back on Sunday. Yes, you heard me. I will be back on Sunday. I'm going to take a break tomorrow because, like I said, I came back from doing my soldier girl stuff. I was doing a lot of stuff. I'm sore. My body's sore all over. So I do need a day off. So I will be back on Sunday with 3 new cases for you guys. Make sure you hit the like button for me. Truly appreciate it. Or you can hit the down button. It still helps the channel. Share this out to anyone who's interested in this type of cases or reviewing of cases. And again, if you have any cases that you're interested in and you want to hear it on this channel, at the end, go ahead and put it down in the comment section. And I'll definitely look at it and review it. I'll definitely look at it and review it. And let's see. Oh yeah, Brucey, yeah, definitely drop your link. Drop your link to your channel. Please go support and follow and subscribe Brucey. If you're into handyman things, mechanic, working on your vehicles and stuff, working on what is it called? I forgot, but I think it's the carbonator or whatever. Brucey does great videos on how to fix your truck. You know what I'm saying? He'll tell you how to use little things that you don't have to spend a whole bunch of money and go to certain, body part shops that spend more money. There's alternative things that you could use to fix your truck and it still work fine. So you're interested in that stuff, especially if you're a guy or a woman who are into cars, please check out Brucey's channel. Please check out Brucey's channel. Let's see. The motive to unalive her should emerge after he felt she was no longer under his control. Yeah, definitely. And I appreciate all of you. Oh yeah, and Brucey said he got Halloween movies on his channel tonight at 8 o'clock. So if you're interested, it's 8 o'clock right now. Go ahead, go check out his live stream. It's gonna be good. And thank you, Donna. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, we do. We do need to make a road trip to see Brucey. I come out. I've been to Tennessee. I go out to Tennessee. Shout out to Tennessee. You know how to get down. You know how to get down. This is Brucey channel. If you're interested, right now he's watching Halloween movies, so you can go over there and check that out. And as always, guys, I appreciate you all. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Hi, Anita. How you doing, Anita Cock? How you doing? If that's your sister, Jack, I hope she's well. I hope she's well. And hi, Pradeep, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday. I'm sorry, guys. I just seen all these little messages. I apologize. Why is everybody saying I look like Lauryn Hill? I don't see it. It's a compliment. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. But shout out to you, sir. And I hope you're having a great Friday. All right, folks. I will see you later. Oh, I will see you later. Take care. Take care. Hi, Stephen. Happy Friday to you. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. See you on Sunday.